Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, whatever time of the day it may be for you, everybody, and welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. So right off the bat, hello Dynamic, welcome to the stream. So you have some questions for me. So would you prefer seeing and knowing all the info necessary for a strategy game, or rely on data mining and experiments to figure all that out? I've been playing Valkyria Chronicles 1 and it really keeps players in the dark about a lot of things, as I've learned through reading explanations of stuff from game FAQs. Well, that's an interesting question because, you see, a lot of the charm in games, almost regardless of the genre, is the discovery of it. You know, finding out what is a good strategy that, you know, nobody else told me about. What's the secrets? What's the cool things that you can do that I figured out on my own? You know, that's I think is part of the fun of a game. But I can also understand it when it's frustrating to not know everything. So I guess maybe like a middle ground, like try to figure out everything on your own. And if you really stumped on something, then look at a guide. And if it's a mechanic that you were just completely unaware of and the game never told you about it, ideally it would be a mechanic that's meant to be hidden, or one that the game doesn't actually want you to find out about until, I don't know, maybe a later point in the game, or for a specific reason. But, you know, that's when the good game design is on the table. We don't always have good game design, as it is unfortunately the case. But anyways, I guess that answers that question. Now, I have you guys here in the side quest guide, because I think we missed this one side quest right here. Contamination effect side quest. I think it's just a bunch of cutscenes. It's nothing particularly large, but apparently the cutoff point was when we entered the abandoned factory. So like very, very small window of opportunity between King Ingobert and the abandoned factory. So I think we missed that, because I got this cutscene right here with the arcane art books, but not this one. So again, I think it's just cutscenes. I don't think there's gonna be anything particularly important about this one, but we did miss it. I'm gonna try to see if I can activate it anyways, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So I just have to preemptively tell you guys, sorry, we missed this one. Or at least I'm pretty sure we missed. I don't remember seeing a scene with Jade talking about any contamination effects or anything like that. Okay, hey Kilash, welcome to the stream. Let yourself make mistakes. Undertale would be way less impactful if you did everything perfectly on your first try. You know, just citing one example. You know, I can actually cite another example from Tales of, and that is the fact that when I played Tales of Symphonia for the first time, I played that game with a guide, because I was so like terrified of missing anything that I ended up just like using a guide 24/7 for every single step of that. I wouldn't go anywhere in Tales of Symphonia if I didn't have my guide. If the guide, like detailed walkthrough, did not tell me to do that thing. And sometimes, you know, in hindsight, I regret that, because there was a lot of sense of discovery and, you know, stuff that I missed. I mean, I didn't get any story spoilers from that, but I feel like it wasn't the optimal way to play it, just because I was terrified of missing out on any content. And funny that today I watched an Adam Millard video about saying that basically it's okay to miss out on some content. It's okay to not do everything. It's honestly better to just play the game as much as you want to play it, and then once you're done, you're done. But yeah, that's pretty good. Also, I think Restreambot did not show up one of those comments that you posted, Dynamic, so I'm gonna go look for that real quick. Give me a second. That's really dumb that I did that, but let's see. Where is it? Okay, here, I'm gonna... Okay, so Valkyria Chronicles 1 gives vague enough hints on what to do, but they're not specific enough to really understand fully. Okay, that's what you said. Yeah, I guess that's like, you could say that that's a game design flaw, but it might be intentional. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know for certain, but anyways. Okay, now let's go ahead and switch over to the actual game footage before I get like too caught up in everything here. Put that over there. Okay, so I want to try to see if I can get that cutscene again. If not, damn. Okay, I found out that some people freak out and restart Kingdom Hearts if they lose the first race with Riku. And if they were me, I'd just be like, whatever, let's see how this pans out. Yeah. Actually, Final Fantasy X-2 has a pretty mean version of this. So there's an optional minigame that you can play against someone. It's like that. It's a weird minigame in Final Fantasy X-2 where it's like, I don't know if it's like chess or something. It's a board game, basically. And you have the opportunity to play that game right then and there with that character to unlock one of those custom spheres in Final Fantasy X-2. If you fail it, you can rematch that same character later, but the match will be harder. So it's like the game punishes you for not winning the first time by making the challenge for the same reward harder later instead of easier. You know, usually they make it easier. This one made it harder. That's dumb. Okay, anyway, so as you can see here, there was some grinding between the previous stream and this stream, and by when that happens, I mean, I did that today. Like an hour and a half before I started playing. I mean, streaming. I was just playing this. So, well, there you go. Okay. Like, metal allergy is a randomly activated platform. Don't shut that up now. Okay. Metal allergy is a randomly activated passive that reduces HP constantly per second if the unit is near metal. This doesn't count tanks, metal boxes, or poles. It only counts metal roads. That's interesting. Okay. Problem is at least one optional town when I played Symphonia the first time. Yeah, there's a couple of optional towns in Symphonia. At least one. Pretty sure you never ever have to go to Exire. You can, but you don't have to. Okay. Yeah, I want to see if I can get that cutscene with Jade anyways. I might get lucky and maybe the guide messed that up. But if I can't get it, well, that's just too bad. Like, that's just how it works, man. I can't do anything about that. Okay. So I'm really sleepy today, maybe because of the pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. Pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. That sounds complete. If that makes sense. At least the dress sphere isn't permanently missable. Yeah, it's not missable forever. It's just awkward that they made it not missable, but like harder to get if you don't get it on your first opportunity. But I guess it's not the first time a game will do that, nor the last time. Okay. So yeah, so besides doing leveling up, as you can see here, obviously I got some arts in between all of that. So I got Barrier now and Recover. So the Recover kills physical and magical ailments. So it's better than using items, objectively speaking. And then Barrier, this increases defense for one ally. And I think the other characters also got a couple of things. Yeah, I think she got dual punishment. Did she get dual punishment? She got something. Shadow Radiant. I think that's what Annis got. Guy, you got something. Moonlight Demon, was it? I think it was Moonlight Demon and Guardian. Luke also got Guardian. And did you get? No, he didn't get Fangblade Rage because he doesn't have Raging Blast activated. I guess fine, just so you can unlock it, you can use it. Jeez. So many games use heal, recover, etc. for completely different actions. I mean, they're all synonym words, so you just kind of have to figure it out. And also, Tyr learned Force Field? Have she learned? No, I think she already had Force Field. She learned Healing Circle. And Jade learned Drain Magic. And also a bunch of AD skills were learned in the process. Some good, some basically worthless. You know, when you got that many AD skills to work with, that's just kind of how it works. Right. It's possible to know if you're going a straight heal. You're going a straight heal the first time. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Anywho. If I make a joke RPG, I'm going to make the spell names completely non-indicative. Like make a spell called Flame. And Flame heals you. And make the logic be like, oh, it warms your heart or something. So that's the explanation behind it. Okay, anyways, any cutscenes? Any cutscenes? No cutscenes? No. Anybody talking to us? Nope. Okay, that sucks. That's unfortunate. We did indeed miss that one side quest with Jade. Oh well. I'm not gonna replay the whole game for that one. We're too far in at this point. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, hi, the mouse. Well, whatever. Just to get back to where we just were, I want to loot. Okay. I did also get some money out of this, all that grinding I did. Not that much, but I mean, enough. I did go to the inn a couple of times, and the inn costs 500 gals per session, so it's pretty expensive. But okay. Something that really irked me in Valkyria Chronicles is the request healing order. Costs the same amount of CP for ordering a unit to heal with an item, but the order heals for 20 less HP. It's balancing issues. It's too dark to... What do you mean it's too dark to see? It's fine. Look, just turn this on. Again, the game doesn't tell you how much HP is healed. There's a lack of information here. There's an oil supply machine. They must have used this to pump oil throughout the factory. Okay, great. How do I... What do you want me to do now, game? I guess I can probably go turn this on somewhere. I might not be too adamant on fighting enemies now because... Like, I already killed all of these people like 50 times over. Look at our encounter rate. It's 248. It was like below 200 last time. If I wanted to, I could actually just keep fighting a couple more enemies. You know, get 52 more encounters and then go back to Backloggery and get that one cutscene that we need when we get 300 encounters. But oh well. I don't think we're gonna get to do that. We'll just have to do that at a later point. But whatever, I guess we will fight at least one enemy. So you guys can see what the... If my party will use any of their new abilities, that'd be nice. Well, here's Barrier. I assure you. Well, I mean, guy walked off screen right as I was casting it on him. So that was dumb, but basically, yeah, it gives him increased defense. Again, Natalia works exclusively with single target healing and single target buffing as opposed to party-wide buffing and healing. Because you don't need recover over there, you need recover over here somewhere. Sure, why not? So yeah, you got a couple more arts that you can put right here if you're running out of space. That's pretty handy. Okay, let's keep going. See if I can find what I can put on that thing. Mr. Miyagi, you have potential, but not enough experience. Okay, okay, give us a few hours. Yeah, really all you need. Okay. Drum is full of oil. We'll set it on fire. Excellent. Okay, now we can go down here and find whatever we need in this here area. There's another ladder. Oh, there's a ladder. We're gonna fight one of these guys again. I've been playing as Natalia for so long now that I kind of want to switch characters, but I'm dedicated to finishing this one dungeon with her. I like switching characters in every dungeon, no matter how long the freaking dungeon itself takes. I say that, but I will definitely change characters multiple times in later dungeons as they get way longer. Okay. There we go.
Just stay dead.
And it's got anti-element and life up. What's anti-element? Let's see that real quick. Occasionally will not stagger when receiving a spell attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Anti-element. Occasionally decreases damage for an element attack by half. Alright. Occasionally increases magic HP after... Okay, yeah, it's just... She's getting a lot of self-sustainability here. Even though she's got currently the lowest... Actually, no. No, there we go. She now has the highest HP. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Remember Natalia? I mean, not Natalia. Anis, despite being the smallest party member, is also the tank of the party. Kind of like how Presea was the tank in Tales of Symphonia. Can we just get along? Guy, are we still far from the exit? I don't know. This is the first time I've been here myself. Between the dust and the oily smell. I don't like this place one bit. Why you go back home? Absolutely not. Are you trying to get rid of me again? If you know you aren't wanted, why don't you just leave? What did you just say? Look, Natalia's being mean to me. Look, I cannot believe you're taking the side of that child. Child! That's enough. Could you all please be quiet? Hey, don't look at me. I said quiet. Now! Look gets to have all the fun. So you like that kind of stuff, guy, I see. Alright, at least Anis has Kate Sit kind of situation going on. Presea was just strong by nature. I prefer playing as characters who do really well in the dungeons, or really bad if I can't rely on the AI to survive. I just like switching characters. If there's a new character, I'll try to play as them. Otherwise, I will just pick someone I haven't played as in a long time. Presea never really understood the source of her defense. Those monsters were well hidden. Yeah, very much so. I mean, I get it. She had like that whole... I mean, I don't want to spoil too much about Symphonia's plot because, you know, for people who are watching this stream but have never played Tales of Symphonia, I don't want to go too into detail, but she does have the lore to explain why she's much stronger than an average person. This drum's empty. I bet we could move it. So then let's move it. Like, I don't know, down here. Seems about right. Oh, there's a rope over there. Okay. Let's see. Really, where we're supposed to put this thing is right on that oil spill right here. And by sheer magic alone, the barrel is going to get down there in exactly the same position that we're dropping it as. It's not gonna roll over. It's not gonna do anything weird. It's not getting any brighter around here. Oh, I know what I have to do. That's because this drum's empty. If it were full of oil, setting it on fire would light the place up. So we need to set the thing on fire. Now, how to do that? Well, I have to find a spot that will make the oil spill down under it. Because as you remember, the last time we were in this dungeon, that was happening. We were stepping on things that were making oil spill into the lower areas. Okay. Anyway. Today we will actually encounter a pretty important story event after we're done with this dungeon. So, I mean, I think we do encounter at least one relatively important story event on every stream, but, you know, in particular, this time it's gonna be, like, more than usual. I probably missed something back here. Remind me why you need extra light in here, because apparently the characters can't see what's going on. I can. I can easily tell what's going on here, but the characters cannot. See, the game is using tricks to make the player be able to see, but the characters in reality cannot. Okay, so there's gotta be a barrel up here, maybe I can set on fire. Probably. It's probably what's going on. Because this area over here feels a little bit too convenient. You know, like this right here. No. Like, well, clearly that's the barrel that we're supposed to do something for. There's gotta be something I can do in this dungeon, in this room specifically, that I haven't done yet, that the game wants me to do. Okay, so I can't press that switch anymore. On one hand, yeah, there are narrow platforms you'd want to see before crossing. On the other hand, you have a plushie that shoots fire on command. So where is the logic line drawn? Who knows? Oh, now you want to turn it. So the last time you gave me an explanation of what it does instead of actually doing it. Fine, game. Fine. You want to work like that? If that's not as good as a flashlight, I don't know what is. I guess it's because Mia would have to be consistently shooting fire in order for that to work, and he probably gets tired. Probably. I don't know. Thing is, though, I can't keep doing this. I could literally do this for 600 hours if I wanted to. It will never get tired. Want to test that theory? I mean, you ready to hear Mew saying Mew, Mew, fire, fire every 2 seconds? Yeah, finally. Okay, so now we can see the switch, because apparently we couldn't before. I'm afraid you're too big for that little narrow space, Mr. Lizard Man. Okay. So we absolutely have to reset the oil route before we leave this area, because that's where the game is going to want it to be. I can guarantee you that. Okay. No, this is a special fire that ignites but emits no light. I'm sure there is such a fire. Isn't blue fire kind of like that? It's not that bright. If you guys have ever seen blue fire from like a stove in a dark room, it really doesn't light up that much. It lights up a little bit, but not enough, I'd say. This reminds me of The Tormented Souls, an indie horror game. It prevents you from interacting or using a gun while the main character is in darkness. You also cannot hold a lighter and gun at the same time. That sounds like the opposite of the game, The Darkness, where you actually want to be in darkness, because that's where your, like, darkness creatures are best suited for combat. Anyway. Do it the Spelunky way, your gun is the flashlight. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and heal Anis, because she's, like, dying over here. There you go. There you go. And this basilisk don't actually make you turn you into stone, I don't think. Or at least I have never been turned into stone by them. If they can't turn you into stone, they're very ineffective at it. Also, I did cook a bunch of spaghetti between the previous stream. I'm out of pasta now. And even then, Anis was still not able to get even 1 star on her ability to cook spaghetti. So yeah, cooking in this game takes a long time to grind for. Okay, so now we can go up here. I guess that would make working a survival game where ammo is limited. Yeah, you don't wanna do that. Then again, I'm trying to think of something. Well, no, I'm thinking of Amnesia, but in Amnesia, you also have limited amount of light sources that you can light up. Don't get sloppy. But in that game, yeah, the flashlight is technically also your weapon. As much of a weapon as you can get in Amnesia. Really, what it does is just, it makes your sanity not go down. Because in darkness it goes down. And that's a bit of a problem. Okay, well, let me heal Luke. Okay. I should probably see if I can heal Guy before battle's over. Nope, never mind. Oof, that sucks. I wonder what the exact amount of dishes need to be cooked to get a star. I think it's like 30. It's a lot. In Amnesia, your best weapon is a bucket. Is this a Skyrim reference? Because I know of the bucket trick in Skyrim. I'm not familiar with using a bucket in Amnesia. The panacea bottle, I guess we'll be able to use that at one point or another. Here's the rope. Oh, there was a healing thing right here? Oh man, I didn't have to waste like 1500 gald going to the inn like 3 different times. Man, whatever, I guess I couldn't actually go because the cutscenes were activated and we don't want that. Oh yes, I do want to lower the ladder. There you go. In Legenda, it's usually 10, 15, 20, or 25, and I believe they tell you per recipe too. Huh. Well, that's a thing that I wish they would have done for this game. Would make more sense. Oh, the pipe was zipped down to the drum below. The oil drum with drop filled up the oil. Well, that's great. Okay. Now there's no weight holding that thing down. You know, it doesn't make... You might think it doesn't make much sense to play as Natalia in this area because, you know, her design clashes with the area. But speaking of lighting, I actually argue that it's good to play as Natalia in here because she's the brightest colored character. So you can see her, she stands out the most out of everybody else. Okay. I mean, she does wear the lightest clothes, the whitest clothes. In fact, she has white colored hair. But the only dark things on Natalia are her spats and her quiver. And I guess her... No, actually, not even the hairband is not that dark. Okay. Yeah, because let me see. So, Guy... Well, actually, Guy is pretty light colored too, but... Nah, but he's got black pants. I don't think clashing design has ever entered my brain when dungeon crawling. I mean... Fair enough, that might be a me thing more than anybody else, but still. Okay, we're actually gonna save over this one. Well... See, if I really wanted to go back and redo that side quest with Jade, this would be the way to do it. I would have to reload this save file. But nah. I never confirmed that this was gonna be a 100% playthrough. I just said I'll try to do the best I can. If the best I can ain't 100%, well, unfortunately, this is kind of how it works. Okay. Let's see. Oh, where's this? Okay. See, what's difficult to commentate about in these battles is the fact that every character is like shouting.
You're being a pain. You're the one who's being a nuisance. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna squash you, and I will return the favor.
Well, I guess they don't like each other. I think we've established that. But yeah, because all the characters are speaking over each other, I can't commentate. They keep talking. I was very clearly told as a child to never interrupt people when they're talking. I don't think it's supposed to apply to video game characters, but well, whatever. Here we are. Alright. Let's see. I'm surprised that oil pap rose back from its previous position. Metal doesn't work that way once it's bent. Maybe they're made of rubber, and maybe that's why this factory is abandoned. Because they had the worst mechanisms. Worst architecture in the world. Okay. We just saved. I'm pretty sure we're about to enter boss fight territory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're about to enter boss fight territory, so now are we ready? Oh, as ready as we're gonna be. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What are we dealing with here?
Something smells.
We are in an abandoned factory with a lot of oil, Luke.
It smells greasy.
I just said oil. Yeah, there's probably a lot of grease around here.
Maybe it's from when the factory was running. No, it's too strong for that.
Wait, I hear something. Is something there?
I don't hear anything.
No, there's definitely something here.
A monster?
I guess Natalia just doesn't have the fighter senses that everybody else does. Even Luke has a bit of a fighter sense now.
Look out!
Oh, there it is. There's the demon. There's the ghoul demon.
Ah, here it comes!
I swear, Thierry is always the one that has to push people out of the way because they keep getting in trouble. Okay, so Abaddon. That's what we're fighting here today. Our magic lenses for it.
Here.
That thing has 22,000 health. Not too bad considering how powerful we are now. But I am going to go ahead and give a couple of barriers while I'm here. Not weak to anything. Ow! Fine, jeez. I guess it can cast spells.
Whoa, that was intense.
Okay, well that's not gonna help against that. Let's see. I just pretend it's muck. It's one of those like realistic interpretations of muck. Or those Pokemon interpretations, you know the ones. It's one of those. Okay. I guess that's not what it helps with. You do that again.
Not doing too well.
I guess that doesn't. Okay, I'm trying to like activate the thing, and I forget I'm the healer here.
For now, at least.
Guy, you're even the one that has barrier on you. Okay, well that thing looks different now. Oh, we have been wailing on it. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Okay. This is the easiest fight in my life. I just have to stand back. Everybody else is doing everything for me. Fine, I like Guy. You can have another heal. Gotta take care of yourself, dude. Okay. Thing's almost dead. There we go. Yeah, that was easy. Everybody, well, actually, Annis didn't level up because she's already pretty high level as this. Everybody else is like level 20-ish, except Natalia. I think now she's level 20. All right, I learned Taunt, and Luke learned Taunt, and Jade learned Taunt, and Tyr learned Taunt. Everybody learned to taunt each other. Well, it's just a freaking sitcom character now. Okay, so what we got?
What the hell was that thing?
The big spider. We've got a lot of those around here lately.
It's not one I've seen around here before. The inside looked like a spider.
Well, it's hardly surprising that an abandoned factory has a few spiders, but...
The oil it was feeding on may have caused a mutation due to phonon activity.
Because of course it did.
Tyr?
Yes?
Thank you. You saved me. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you and everyone.
I mean, all she did was push you out of the way. It's not that big a deal.
It's all right.
See? Look, that's how you're supposed to do it. Once you learn the situation you're in, when somebody saves your life, when somebody does something for you, you say thank you. You apologize for your mistakes. You learn from them. You change your attitude in accordance to the situation, and you do it quickly. You don't do it half of the game later.
No, it's not. Don't drag us down, Natalia.
God damn it, Luke.
By the way, where's this sewage facility?
I imagine it's down below.
I mean, it's a door. Been there the whole time.
Hey, is that an emergency exit?
Let's take a look.
It doesn't say exit on big red letters, or green letters. Usually it says something like that. But, well, since we just spent a bunch of MP and TP and HP and all the P's, we're gonna go back and heal with that save point. Yeah, I guess we might as well heal, I mean, save as well. Oh, something else I forgot to mention. The ghosts in this level, in this dungeon, drop Carmine chambers. Let's see if we can get one from this guy right here.
These guys are
Okay, well, let me heal Anis while we're here.
Oh, soothing light. Heal.
Ow! That only does 2 damage, so I'm not concerned.
Feel the hammer of work. Whoa.
Oh, hi.
Negative gate.
Hey, negative gate. That's gonna come in handy. That's probably like... That's one of Anis's like best spells. She does have one that's stronger than that one, but stronger doesn't necessarily mean better, because, you know, you gotta keep into consideration TP costs and trajectory and area of effect and all that stuff. Negative gate is pretty good. I mean, the boss was using it against us. So there's that. But no, we did not get one, but yeah, they drop Carmine Chambers. So I got 7 of those now. I got some on Storm Edge. Got one on Limited. I kind of want to put one on Negative Gate now, actually. I got one on Steel and Guardian. And I got one on Splash, Stalagmite, and one on First Aid. Got all kinds of Carmine Chambers. It's pretty early for them to drop those chambers. I won't be able to drop frequently. It's definitely not a frequent drop, but I have 7 of them just because of how much I was grinding. If I wasn't grinding that hard, I probably wouldn't have gotten nearly as many Carmine Chambers. However, I did. So, it's alright by me, but what we need is a Grass Chamber, a green one. And we need to put it on Void Tempest. Because it enables you to steal. And we're gonna need to be able to steal relatively soon, actually. Pretty sure we can find a Grass Chamber somewhere. But, you know. Anyways, besides that, there's also... Not hearts. It is because Guy specifically learned Item Rover, which increases the chances of stealing. So, in this game, every character has the ability to steal, but I think Guy is like the designated thief of the game. He's got the best skills to steal with, and he unlocks this AD skill pretty early. So, you can steal with anyone, but Guy is the one that the game kind of wants you to steal with. And what's this taunt again? The gauge is not full. Press R2 to increase the over limit by a fixed amount. Ah, okay, I can do that. Guys. Okay. Unlock anything else? No. Alright. Now we can get out of here. Should be A-okay. Things should be just fine. It rained like a motherfucker today, by the way. Thankfully not now. Otherwise it probably would have interrupted with the stream. But it did rain quite hard. Let's hope no flooding warnings have to be taken out, but I mean, probably. A couple of areas.
Okay, if we lower the ladder there, we should be able to get outside.
Yes, Master. Once we get out of here, it's on to Cassidonia.
Again.
Cassidonia lies across the desert. There should be an oasis midway, so we'll stop there to rest.
Guy, you head down first.
But why him?
Catch me if I slip.
That's gonna be difficult, but sure, why not?
You're telling me to do that knowing full well that I can't, right?
I mean, I guess he can like catch her for like a second and then immediately drop her again. It will hurt her, it just won't kill her.
I need you to get over your phobia, or we'll have problems once Luke and I are married. Luke prefers much younger, cuter girls, don't you, Luke?
I don't know, Luke, how much do you use Pixiv?
You can call off that silly engagement anytime. Excuse me? What?
Luke, you're despicable.
I guess we know which side here is in the lowly argument.
What? Like this is my fault?
It's nice to see you all getting along so well.
Are you blind?
What does each chamber do again? Red seems to empower an art, so does green give a passive ability that's unique to the art. We can look at it later, but first of all, cutscene.
Hand over Ion now! It's you!
So that was a thing that happened. What's the big deal? I don't see a problem. Hey, Gamer Tower, welcome to the stream.
Ash, Ion takes priority right now.
Well, that's what Ash looks like when his hair ain't made properly.
I know. Aren't you the ladies' man?
Everybody keeps telling Luke that. Look, what the hell happened, dude? Like, you blocked an attack. What's wrong?
He looks like me.
Yes, I think we noticed that. We noticed that a long time ago, but that's not particular. I mean, have you never been to a grocery store? Or, you know, just a crowded place and just off, you know, the side of your eye, you saw somebody that kind of looks like you. I have. Plenty of people around the world look like me. Especially because I don't look that special. I'm just a dude. You're not that. Look, okay, I've admitted, yes, you have long red hair. Other than that, there's nothing particularly special about you.
What does this mean?
By the way, they took Ion and left.
Yes, that's considerably more important, Luke.
Oh, I let them get away.
Regardless, we've now encountered the 6 God Generals. The decoy is a failure.
Wouldn't we be better off returning to Backloggery and going by ship?
It would be a waste of time.
Why?
What?
Father still doesn't trust Malkuth. He'll have sealed the port against invasion once he dispatched the decoy.
Let's go by land and search for Ion.
So we can't actually go back into Backloggery.
If Ion were to die, it could affect this entire peace effort.
That's right. Please, search for Ion, even if it's while you're doing something else. Please!
It's your decision, Luke. Will we search for Ion as we go by land?
Do we have a choice?
Or will we turn over Natalia to His Majesty and have him unseal the port?
You can't do that. Luke, you know what I mean.
Yeah, everyone shut up. Why am I the one deciding anyway?
That's a good question. Why can't we have, like, Tyr decide? She's a lot more level-headed.
Well, you're the one in charge, aren't you?
You really are obnoxious. We go by land. We'll have all sorts of trouble if we don't take Natalia along.
Ion, where could they have taken him?
The land ship was headed east from here. That's the direction of the oasis.
We were planning on stopping there too. Luke, you'll chase after them, won't you?
I mean, we all have to.
Yeah. That guy who looked like me. They called him Ash.
Yes! Look, what's the problem?
Man, that was creepy.
Yeah, it's called a doppelganger. I guess it's kind of creepy, but it's not the end of the world, dude. My god. Like, can you imagine being called John Smith, the most common name in the United States, and then you just hear the name John Smith out in the distance? Where's the music? Hello? Game? I don't like this. Where's my music? Okay, that hugging animation is making me uncomfortable. Yeah, and Alice is is a character excellent at making people feel uncomfortable. Anyway, that's Backloggery, but I guess we can't go in there right now. Ash revealed. Ash the Bloody. He looked just like Luke. A long lost brother, maybe? I've never heard anything like that, but I have. Not that uncommon. Natalia, do you know anything about this? No, Duke Fabra only has one son. There's no point in thinking about it with no information to go on. Asking Ash directly would be the simplest route, but we have other priorities right now. Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm worried about Ash for now, but for now we have to find Ion. We certainly do, and since it seems Ash is the one who has abducted Ion, perhaps we can get our question answered at the same time. Let's hope so. Anyway, we might as well start out for that oasis. Yeah, let's go. What's this unavoidable destiny? How about even this bit written in the skull? Okay, so we do have music, it's just very moody. And it breaks my game, apparently. Oh, you didn't tell me it was gonna be one of these cutscenes. Okay, the big boat baddies, they all left. Nobody even tried to catch the boat. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we only get a couple of those, like, 2D animated cutscenes per game. So, enjoy them while they last. Is that a red encounter? No, it's not. We're fine.
Piece of cake.
The Gree Wiggle. Whatever that's supposed to be. Okay. Not weak to anything, it's just a weird green creature. A good thing we healed before coming over here. Okay. There we go.
You're no match for
Oh,
us.
right. We're out of there now. We can switch our party. Finally, hold on. Give me a second. Game, can you load? Great. Thank you. Okay. Natalia, I am gonna keep you in the party. Well, actually... Now, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Tyr now. And I might as well just stay with Tyr. I don't think we've played as Tyr yet. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. Nah, we just played as a healer. It's fine. We'll put Tyr down here. And then, one of you two has to go. Anis can stay. Anis is just a pretty useful character to have all around. One of you two has to go. I'm gonna put... Freaking... I don't know. Look, get out of here. The answer was pretty obvious on the side. Yeah, sure. We'll play as Jade. Why not? I don't think we've actually done that yet, so we might as well enjoy it. Okay. So let's see. Let's put Thunderlands. I believe that's a new one. And then Sonic Spear can go down here. And then up here we can put Stalagmite because that launches enemies up. And then down here we can put Splash because that knocks enemies down. The Polywiggles enemies are the cutest enemies in the Tales of games in my opinion. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Like, what's the name of them? Was there that Pokemon that basically looks the same and sounds the same, like name-wise? Poliwhiggle? Isn't it actually called Poliwhiggle? Like the Pokemon? I mean, it's probably a little bit different, but... Anyways, Ion safety. Oh, I hope we find Ion soon. I doubt his life is in danger, but still. Why are the Oracle Knights after him anyway? If they want to stop the Beastalks, wouldn't it make more sense to come after us? Maybe there's something else I need Ion for. I suppose. What a pain. Look, please. Alright, I know. We'll catch them. Yes, we will. Is it a difference for Anis between Luke and Ion is that Anis actually cares for Ion as a person. She sees him as a friend, she sees him as a, you know, as a figure of importance, she sees him as a valuable person that she has met in her life. Luke, she only sees him as a marrying partner so she can get money from him. Pretty important difference. Okay. Let's see. That's it. I think we fought this enemy before. What are you? Minutissima. Minutissima? Minutissima? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Minutissima. I like to put the intonation in the second from third from last syllable. That's just a thing that I commonly like to do with words that I don't know how to pronounce. I guess it's just a thing with Spanish. Weird words that usually... Actually, no. Spanish words usually aren't like that. Why do I do that? Ah. Just a weird thing that I found out about myself. Anyways, you're not weak to anything, so, Oh man, they didn't freaking hit anything. You can kind of set this up to try to hit as many enemies as possible. Okay, let me see if I can just... just go up there and hit him.
Well, you did your best.
Okay. Yeah, so Jade is obviously, he excels at casting spells, but if need be, he can get up there and start hitting enemies with his lance. Got a couple of skills for that too. Not great at them, but he can. Okay. This place is just like a load. I've fought you before. The enemy looks familiar, but I don't know for certain.
Shall we?
No, I've not fought one of these things yet. A rhino boar. Okay. What are you? Are you weak to anything? There are no weaknesses in any of these enemies. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay, that one. I mean, there's no particular weaknesses to exploit here. I think Energy Blast will do just fine. Okay. We need to cast that a bunch of times anyway so we can cancel it. There we go. One more. Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
You can't just stand back with a lot of these characters. Okay. Taunt. Now Annie's learned Taunt as well. That's convenient. Okay, let's see. We gotta go to Casedonia. I see it on the map, actually. Was there anything else we can do? Yeah, I see a search point over there. We might as well go check that out. Oh, that's a big boy. What are you?
So you want to...
That thing is a hippogriff. Oh, there we go. And it's also not weak to anything. Look at that. That's a mighty beast, though. Got some muscles on it too. Sorry, I was nodding off. The heck is a polywiggle. It's those enemies in this game and a lot of other Tales of games that kind of look like a specific Pokemon. Okay.
Shall we be on our way?
See if we can find another one of those I can show you. One thing I don't like about Tales of the Abyss is that the loading times in the world map are like noticeably longer than anywhere else in the game. Okay, I guess we'll have to find another one of these boys. What are you?
Piece of cake.
Oh, there's two of them now. Fine. Okay. There we go.
Nothing personal.
No, I mean, there's some pretty weak enemies by now standards. So, it's pretty easy to just knock them down in a couple hits because of how much I leveled up. I think the game would expect me at this point to be like level 15, 16-ish, maybe 18? But no, I'm 4 levels above that. And I don't mind that. Not one bit. Compost. Insect wings. Compost. Insect wings. Compost. Handworm. Okay, we got something different out of that exchange, thankfully. Okay. Is Annis supposed to be a spellcaster? If so, your party might be a bit unbalanced.
Don't get sloppy.
So Annis can cast spells. She's not specialized is here. She has 2 spells, Negative Gate and Limited, but otherwise she mostly has physical attacks. So if need be, she can cast spells, but for the most part I have her like... Actually, how do I have that? Action. And also I can have her mostly use... Yeah, I guess I'll have her mostly use strike cards for the time being.
You can't win. No way.
Yeah, what is this thing? Hold on, that's a new enemy. Hold on. Okay, that is a wyvern.
Oh, what a bump.
You're resistant to fire. And physical attacks. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna cast some spells on you. I wonder if the AI is favoring Negative Gate. I think the AI just kind of favors powerful attacks.
Open wide. Negative gate.
There we go. It's a dragon.
A violent torrent.
That did it.
Sonic Spear!
Okay.
Excellent.
There we go.
We won!
It's actually pretty easy to take care of that thing because you just do one splash, it knocks it down. And that's the end of that. Let's see. By the way, not only do the physical attacks benefit from field of photon changes, but also the spells can also benefit from field of photon change. I don't know the combinations for those. I actually only know a couple of the combinations, like by heart. So I'm gonna have to try and figure them out anyways. If I see a new kind of enemy, or a polywiggle specifically, I will go ahead and fight it. Oh, that's a new kind of enemy. That's a bee of some description.
This looks like fun.
Killer bee, specifically. I mean, it's more of a wasp or a hornet than anything, but we'll see. It's also not... That's a lot of HP for one of those. Alright, sure, why not? Strange how one is still used as negative gate even though you changed your strategy to mostly strike cards. I mean, I guess it's mostly strike cards, not exclusively strike cards. Ow. Beyond the healing circle when it's being casted. There we go.
That wasn't too bad.
A JRPG staple, the inexplicably hard to kill tiny insect. They're everywhere. Cannot have a JRPG without them. Even like very short, small JRPGs will still have the inexplicably hard to kill tiny insect. Which, I mean, I guess when you think about it, some insects are some motherfuckers to kill. Like, despite how ubiquitous they are, cockroaches are a pain in the ass to kill. If you can't squash them. Alright.
This looks like fun.
Let's see.
Almighty explosion. Energy blast.
Ow.
Thunderland.
There we go. Did I even hit it? I think I did hit it, but not enough. Yeah, so, and it still likes casting spells, even though I told her to not use that many spells. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. As long as it's not like 6 bats like we were having to deal with in the factory, we should be okay to cast a spell or two every once in a while, as long as Guy is over there keeping the enemy busy. Should be okay. You know what? I never actually checked what I got from that spider enemy. Spider boss, I mean. Lavender? Feather cloak. When did I get that? Hold on. No, that's not for you. That's for... Ah, that's for Anis. I put her on her. Alright, well there you go. I don't know when I got that, but you can have it. Lavender increases your P. What does it do actually? Hey, it does increase your P. Okay. I'm gonna have to research if this game does the blue version of these herbs, because if it does the blue version, then I should save them until I can. Otherwise, we should just go ahead and use them now, because no point in saving them. Yeah, because this don't work by percentages anymore. They just work by a set amount. So even if you're level, it doesn't matter if you're level 5 or level 98, it will increase your stats by the same amount. Okay. Here's another hippogriff. Is it just a hippogriff? Two hippogriffs. If I can hit both of them.
A violent torrent. Splash!
Yeah, that did it.
Ionian Sergeant Hannes Tatlin Oracle Knights Phone Master Guard wins!
That's way too long.
Works though. Blue, don't you mean red? Is it red? Yeah, it's red. Never mind. Yeah, red. The colored ones. I don't know. I'm thinking blue. Huh. Maybe there's some other game that does a blue thing. Okay, I don't want to deal with a killer bee. The killer bees are surprisingly resilient. Actually, hold on. The killer bees had like 3000 HP. How much do these guys have?
Piece of cake.
Dude, they have 1000 HP more than a hippogriff. What the fuck? It was messed up. Ow. Oh, hi.
Sonic Spear! No way!
Okay. What the? I just realized that
That's done.
does field barrier not give everyone like a temporary defense buff, because the thing doesn't appear. The symbol, like the one that barrier does. Hold on, let me look that up. Field barrier. What do you do? Oh, force field. I mean, use the second one to temporarily protect all allies within range. Oh. Oh, so it's not a. That's kind of lame, actually. I'll let you use it up until you've used it 50 times, because I think that's when you can unlock like new abilities. But after that, I'm gonna turn that off. We don't need that. Yeah, we don't. I would much prefer to have like a screen-wide version of this. That's much better, much easier to control. Okay, I can never decide who to give stat boosts to, so I usually hoard them until the final battle or something. I am guilty of doing that as well, though I realize that's not actually an efficient strategy. You don't want to save everything until the very, very end. Then what's the point? Okay. Is force field like a multi-barrier? I mean, I thought it was. Oh, here's a Poliwiggle, by the way. Well, not a Poliwiggle, but one of the Wiggle enemies.
Alright, let's go!
Greewiggle. Is that the same thing? Yeah, that's the same thing. But yeah, they're. I think in other games, force field is like. Oh, I don't know. I'm actually thinking of field barrier.
Shall we be on our way?
There is in Tales of games. I don't know if in this one specifically, but in other Tales of games, there is a spell called Field Barrier. Not just barrier, Field Barrier, which gives everyone a barrier. I don't know if we have that in this game, or if this game's replacement for it is Force Field, which just makes the allies within the force field take less damage. Also, we get that from behind, so we're gonna have to deal with all our party members.
Hey, what the hell happened?
Alright,
Regroup, let's go!
just get the fuck in there. There we go. You know, it's funny that,
We're done here.
oh, Natalia and Rearguard 1. Because there's multiple of them, apparently. And she leveled up in that one battle, so that's convenient. But, it's interesting. It's funny that because this game has a total of 6 party members, 3 of them are female, 3 of them are male, there is no possible combination of party in which Guy is present but does not have to deal with any female characters. So his gynophobia will always be present no matter what. I remember because Tales of Legendia had 8 characters, you could actually have a full male party and a full female party if you wanted to. Same for Symphonia. But you know, with 6 you can't do that. But that's okay. That's fine. Just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. My time playing Overwatch has taught me that force fields aren't worth using because none of your teammates can see them. You're correct. And I wish you weren't, but you are. Oh man, Overwatch. Oh hi, we entered a completely different area and therefore a completely different kind of enemies. Oh man, I kind of miss Overwatch. Like playing Overwatch. I know I don't want to support Blizzard. That much is true. Okay, so you are a sand thief, not weak to anything. You're just a dude. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of it's awkward. It's an awkward situation. You don't want. You like the game, but you don't want to support the actual, you know, publisher for it. So it's just, you're like in that middle ground where you don't know what to do. And I already got the game. I already paid for it back when it came out, so it's not like I can. Not like I should do a refund or anything. But I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Sandburger, you're also not weak to any particular elements or strong against anything. So that works out for me. Okay.
Almighty explosion.
Okay, and I believe there was another enemy here. Yes, a sand shaman. Okay, so you are a spellcasting lady, and you're also not weak to anything. But because you're a spellcaster, I want to make sure that she gets immortalized first. Like, I don't want to deal with Splash. Okay. It's kind of a shame that there are more Tales of games with 4 male and 4 female characters. Yeah, I guess the standard is just 6 playable characters now. Berseria had 6. Arise has 6. Celia had 6. Celia 2 had 9, but Celia 1 had 6. Abyss has 6. Graces had 6 for the majority of the game, but then he had 7. That was the whole thing. Hey, Brian, welcome to the stream. About time you started streaming, I've been sitting waiting for an hour and 10 minutes and counting. Wait a minute. Are you pulling my leg? I've been live for an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, it's doing it funny. Alright, now I'm out of water. I want to refill that real quick. Thankfully, I've got my trusty... Let's do some water refilling, the water bottle refilling ASMR. With loud music playing in the background. You guys like these noises? Like the noise of the second most important resource for human life? Topped only by oxygen? Man, I love water. And I hope you do too. Okay, there we go. Alright. I was joking. Got off work and had to lay down for a while. That's understandable, honestly. Okay, there we go. There's something oddly satisfying about water pouring sounds. Yeah, it's just... Kind of like when you're in a restaurant and you see like the... Like, it's a similar feeling to like when you're in an Italian restaurant and the server is like putting Parmesan cheese on your plate and they just keep going. And you don't want to sort of, oh yeah, keep going, man. Oh yeah, fill that plate up. Oh, that's what I like to see. It's probably a similar feeling to that. Anyways, Natalia, since you're just kind of here, not doing anything, can you do me a solid? And cast heal on Alice, because you're about to fucking die. Alright. I was thinking it's the same sensation as getting a full health refill in an action game. That works too. I love hearing the sound of coffee pouring, yes. Just anything. Just knowing that you're going to enjoy a nice, refreshing drink or something like that. A rustlet. Well, we're out of magic lenses, so unfortunately I can't scan it. But I'm going to assume it's weak against water. Alright. There we go. Do that too with watching waiters add cheese to your meal. Now, admittedly, I haven't been to an Italian restaurant that does that in a very long time. Which is my... Hey. Which is my way of saying I haven't been to Olive Garden in like 4 years. Come on. Ow. Okay. Well, note to self, I can cast a Philophone change with Splash and Wind. I was about to, but I couldn't. Okay. Well, you see here the mirror fill up, yes. I guess this... You know, there's probably, kill 5 birds, get 1 fish. A singular fish. No more than 1 fish. Here's a basilisk. a new kind of basilisk. But I guess there's just something there's some sound effects in the world that are just satisfying. Like I imagine there's a lot of thought that goes into the collection sound effect for for a collectible in the game. Like the Mario coins, the Sonic rings, all that stuff. It's a very quick sound effect, and the games have to design a sound effect that is satisfying when you collect a bunch of them in a row. Yeah, that's sound design 101. So like when Sonic is going a million miles an hour and you're just gonna collect a bunch of rings at once, we need to make sure it's a sound that's quick, but it instantly registers a satisfying feeling. As opposed to, for example, when Mario collects a star or one of those sunshines in Super Mario Sunshine. It has to be a much more bombastic, elegant sound effect alongside animations and all of that, so there's an adequate amount of reward for the thing you're collecting. It's pretty important, very important. You understand all of those things about sound design. Okay, anyway, let me check my side quest over here. Make sure everyone check it. So yeah, we got something in the desert oasis that we have to do. Okay, we have to talk to an old man. And that we'll go ahead and get that. Sonic's ring sound is universally present. I've heard IRL cash registers using it. There's actually a whole video by Nexpo about why that is.
Answer me. Answer me!
And by which I mean, I don't remember if he actually answered the question, but Ash wants us to answer him, so... Let me see. Universally present? I typed that, but I don't know what I meant. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous is what you mean. An ice oasis is like an island. I don't think it's ice, I think it's a crystal. But sure, let's pretend it's ice.
What the hell?
Luke, is it those headaches again?
Headaches?
Ever since he was kidnapped, he'll occasionally get headaches, or sometimes even hear voices.
Answer me, you drink! Who the hell are you?
Can you not recognize the voice? It's pretty standoutish.
You look just like me. Ash! Where do you think you're going, idiot? Don't blame me if something happens to Iron. Where are you? The Sound Ruins. Though I doubt Drek like you can make it here.
Luke, are you all right? Master, do you feel sick?
I mean, we are in like a desert. It's probably like 130 degrees in here. Understandably. Also, a lot of you people are wearing like very heavy clothes for this area, but the only ones that are appropriately dressed are Tyr, because she's got the shoulders cut off, and that's it. It's only Tyr. Tyr is the only one that's proper. Well, okay. Natalia's outfit looks kind of light.
Hold on, Luke.
Then again, Tyr's outfit is also kind of heavy looking now I look at it. Alright.
Hearing imaginary voices again?
A crystal race is like in Final Fantasy, yes. Do they not see the swirling lights around Luke? I guess only Luke can see them. The special sound effect only for your eyes. Do they not hear him say Ash? They're just witnessing this and just not paying attention, like, whoa, what happened? Excuse me, did you just say you people hashtag? What do you mean? What's wrong with you people? Everybody says you people.
I doubt that was just my imagination.
You said something about Ash. Did you mean that Oracle Knight?
The voice I heard was definitely Ash's. He said he was with Ion in the Zao Ruins.
Ion's there?
The Zao ruins? From 2,000 years ago?
Where are they?
I'm afraid I don't know. I'd be most grateful if the leader of this mission would find them for us.
You really like to be a jerk, don't you?
I know where they are.
Not at all. I'm so good-natured and honest, it almost hurts.
Colonel, please stop teasing Luke. Luke, let's ask the people here in the Oasis.
Right.
Okay. Arguably Natalia's is more appropriate. Light white stuff will keep sand off and deflect sunlight. You're right. Yeah, so Natalia and maybe Tyr. Because Tyr has the shoulders off. Otherwise, I don't think anybody else here is prepared for this area, but whatever. I don't think video game characters ever cared about that. Say that in College Park or Stone Mountain here if it's just a phrase. Well, I don't know about those, but I've never been to anywhere interesting in those areas. But here. Well, the Zhao ruins. I hope someone here knows where the Zhao ruins are. Couldn't we simply search for them ourselves? Ruins ought to stand out in the desert. You're assuming they're in the desert. They are, but I mean, you're still assuming. But if we don't find them, we'll all shrivel up out here like raisins. We can't just go wandering around aimlessly. Besides, there's a good chance the ruins are covered with sand. The desert monsters aren't pushovers either. I suppose it won't be an easy task. Well, let's ask around for some help. That seems like a good idea. And Jade knows everything. I hate sand. I kind of don't like sand too, to be perfectly honest with you. There certainly are a lot of ruined structures around here. Are these the remnants of something? Maybe these are the Zhao ruins. This is said to be the last remains of a city that flourished here long ago. Well, the outskirts of a city to be precise. So people used to live in this area? It seems that this area used to be much more hospitable to life. Until some sort of disaster turned it into a desert and rendered the city uninhabitable. We became a desert, how come there's all this water here? Probably because of that giant phone stone over there. When it crashed, it opened a hole to an underground stream which created that pool. Wow, you really do know everything, don't you, Jade? Not at all. I just asked a passing merchant about it. When? Well, there you go. I would hate being in the desert. Not only is there a lot of heat, but there's also dangerous animals and probably harsh sandy winds. I mean, speaking of dangerous animals, there's just scorpions everywhere here. I mean, they don't do anything. I don't know how aggressive scorpions are, but probably a bit more aggressive than spiders, if I had to guess. Probably. Alright. But yeah, the desert is a dangerous place. I feel bad for anyone who lives in, like, Arizona. Like, Phoenix, Arizona, and around that area. Like, I don't know how you people make it. So fucking hot over there. Alright. Not gonna be so bad if you're properly prepared and not under the high noon sun. And not dealing with, like, Australia levels of hostile wildlife. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Though obviously, if you look at a map of Saharan Africa, you'll notice that there's some pretty big, like, size-wise, there's some pretty big countries in Saharan Africa. And the reason they're so big is because this, like, in the northern part, the southern part of the northern Saharan African countries are pretty much uninhabited, so nobody claims that area. And the northern part of the southern Saharan countries are also pretty much uninhabited. So like the entire middle area of the Saharan desert, like there's very few people over there because, well, it's the middle of the fucking desert. You need to rely on oases and like whatever few trading trucks that go through that area, if any. Okay. Water from the spring is blessed by Lorelei. It purifies you when you drink it. If you donate 100 gallons for a drink, why not? Ow. I really needed that. It certainly is refreshing. I could just stay here forever. I really don't want to go back out there. I know what you mean. The thought is tempting. Then I presume the two of you are ending your journey here. Well, I'm sure it's provided you with plenty of valuable experience, that sort you'd never have obtained at the palace. Farewell then, until we meet again. What are you talking about? Nobody's returning to the castle yet. Come on, Luke. Hey, relax. Can we just rest a little bit longer? No, we're going now. Alright, stop bowling. Well, she certainly seems easy to handle. Having fun with it, aren't you? Jade, may Lorelei bless you. Yeah, that's the inn here. It's actually just an oasis. I mean, there's a fountain, a well, water. Delicious water. We were just doing a water pouring ASMR. Okay. I feel bad for the people who live in Tatooine. I imagine that's a city like dap smack in the middle of a desert somewhere. There are a couple of deserts that I can think of. I mean, there's the Saharan desert. There's the Arizona desert, or you know, the Mexico also has a desert in the border, in like Sinaloa. There's another desert I'm forgetting. Europe has a desert somewhere. I think Spain. I know the general area of Spain is a little bit hot, but there is a specific small area within Spain that is considered a desert, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Tatooine. Oh, Tatooine is from Star Wars. Alright, well now I know better. Anytime you see a starlight line dividing a state country, you know there's nothing of interest there. Yeah, a straight line dividing a state country. Because usually countries are divided by like, you know, a river or something like that, a stream, you know, something of importance. If it's just a straight line, that means nobody wants that shit. Okay. These columns are the same design as the ones in the Zhao ruins. Does that mean these are the ruins of something too? Probably. I mean, Jade was just explaining that this used to be like a city. Alright, well there you go. This is the entire water source of this area. Use it well. Okay. Zhao ruins is dead east. Most of the ruins are long gone now though. Man, is it hot. Okay. There's a do. Yes, anyway, to find Zhao ruins. Somebody goes there anymore because it was better. Blah. Okay, you step right up. Get your weapons there. So we got a scimitar, a cane, for Sheska, a bow. We need a better bow than that. Splint mail, scale guard, silk cloak, silk rope, bronze bracelet, arm bracelet. I guess we could get one of those. White gloves, silk gloves. That's even better. Leather boots. Yeah, we'll get one silk glove. Sure, one iron bracelet. Nah, look is fine. But we will get one cane. Since I'm going to be playing as Jade, we're going to get a Koncheska, and we don't need a bow. I will leave the rest like that. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so now let's equip the things we just got. Sheska, yeah, that's a pretty good increase. Alright, happy about that. You can get an iron brace. Actually, no, hold on. Nah, yeah, Guy needs it more. He's gonna be at the front lines more than Jade is. And you can also... Actually, no. Yes. No. No, yeah, you already have better gloves. Let's give the silk gloves to here. You can also get the cane, yeah, because you're gonna... Yeah, that increases attack specifically, not opponent attack. So you can have that. And then you can have the Shakujo. And then... Guess, look... Anything for you? Don't see anything. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we will definitely get some tools. Go ahead and put this over here. Get some more water. I guess the looking at the desert is making me thirsty. My god. Okay. So what did you guys have for lunch today? It was like an Asian burger. I don't know if Chinese specifically or like Taiwanese, but it was it's a burger that's like not what you would expect. It's more like a fried dough thing with meat inside of it. It's honestly more like an empanada than it is a burger, but it tastes all right. It wasn't bad. It's not as complex as a burger, not as good as a burger. It's alright, it's cheap, it's pretty straightforward. That's what I had for lunch. for dinner I had something a bit more complex. It was like chicken breast with pesto sauce on top of it. I made myself some pasta with Alfredo sauce, and then I had some salad besides that. So that was my proper meal of the day. But my lunch was an Asian burger. So there you go. Tough crossing the desert, but the drinks they serve here are unforgettable. Forget the fountain water. Alcohol's much better than reviving me. Funny thing is that they actually do have some pretty strong drinks in Saharan Africa. Like, I believe one of the what's one of the West? Hold on. Give me a second. Let's go to Africa real quick. Hold on. Where's the map? There's the map. Okay, over here. Believe either Mali or Mauritania are known to have like a pretty strong alcoholic drink. I think it's Mauritania. And yeah, if for some reason you are ever in Mauritania and you want something strong to drink, well, there you go. Okay, go get your Mauritania thing. But yeah, look at the countries in Saharan Africa. Look at the actual area that they cover. How big the countries are, but I mean, look at where most of them. Look at most of this stuff. You know, Sudan. Egypt gets an exception because they got this over here. So they're. But yeah, even then, most of Egypt is in this area right here, the Cairo, and the Nile River. A little bit of the Nile River. Most of the Nile River is actually in Sudan, not Egypt. But you know, they do get this area over here. You know, all the capitals are like in the northern parts of the countries, or the western part, or the southern part that's getting into the savannah. There's you know, there's over here. There's the Great Saharan Wall. It's the Great African Wall, actually is what it's called. It's an effort by Africa, like as a collective continent, to fight back the Saharan Desert, which is actually going south. The Saharan Desert is expanding southward, so they're trying to fight that back by planting more trees and doing all kinds of stuff to make sure the desert get the fuck back, because it's gonna mess everything up. Okay. I failed at making wait, hold on. You made we're looking at this and what makes me thirsty. I made Swedish meatballs, instant potatoes, and gravy. Failed at making pasta dishes, succeeded at before, so instead I ran to QT and grabbed some hot dogs and a monster bag of chips. I mean, that's, you know, there's that. I never made instant potatoes before, and I was shocked when they turned out to be literally instant. Huh. Well, there you go. Just splash some boiling water and poof, they're done. I don't know, what did you try making? The pasta I failed at today, what succeeded at before, is called pasta agli e olio. Something like that. It's Scarlett's pasta from the movie Chef. I made it really well Tuesday, but I had too much pasta water today learning the dish. Oh no. Yeah, for a restroom break and whether everyone to Google Maps is the best portion done? No. We were just looking. There was an NPC in Abyss that mentioned like good alcohol. Now I remember, oh right, in Mauritania they have good alcohol. And hey, Mauritania is a desert. Anyways, we can get back to Abyss now. Hold on. Everyone. Yo. Okay. Yeah, to add pasta water. I'm used to just adding pasta to the water. For this particular recipe, yes. Yeah, it's... I guess in special recipes have just different things. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Well, there's usually some of the size measures of it. Okay. There we go, that's the one we had to talk to. G, may I help you? Pierre sent me. My name is Guy Cecil. You're Guy, I see. I heard details from Pierre. I understand the situation, or Pierre actually. His old man sure gets excited. Yeah. Well then, G. Pierre told me you teach me something that would be useful for my sword fighting technique. I see. Then I shall pass my arcane sword out on to you, Guy. My apologies, but this transfer of arts is done one-on-one. I ask the others to leave. Why? Look, don't be stubborn. That's right, let's go. I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. Hot Citizen Registry. Alright. Sounds important. Where did you learn that arcane art? Now the arcane arts in my fighting style are passed down by word of mouth. I won't have it complete until I find the members of the Arcane Arts Council and receive it from them. Looks like next up is Kaitsur. Correct! The members of the Arcane Arts Council are now scattered throughout the world. If you can seek them out and completely fill that registry I gave you, I believe you will eventually be able to learn that arcane art. Work hard, young one. Fire style is a lot of work. You mentioned it. What style is that anyway? Our sword is a secret sword. We cannot speak of the details to outsiders. Please forgive me. Sorry, look. That's how it is. Right. So it's called, what was it? Albert style? Alfred style? It's a name that starts, it's a common name that starts with A style. Alfonso style, I don't fucking know, it's one of those. Citizen registry, or a name for a sword art. No, it's not actually a sword art, it's just what the game gave me. Possess Macedonia, pick up some extra food and tools for you here, and make things easy for you. Yes, we will. Stock up on food if you're crossing the river. Yes, so we have out of. There are the good shit. Alright, fine. I need pasta. I don't have pasta. Alright, fine, well. What I need is an item shop. Can we get an item shop? Please. I need magic lenses. Do I really have to stop by Macedonia to get my magic lenses? Oh, I hope not. Hold on. Imagine there was another merchant in here. Okay. Alfred. Like the pirate Alfred, that's a common cameo in the Tales of games. Maybe that's what it was. Alfred style. Is it Alfred or Albert? I want to say it's one of those two. Okay, do you seriously only have this stuff? Okay, it's Ashura, that's the name of this here shop. Alright, fine, whatever. Don't care. I just have to go to Macedonia to get my supplies. Nobody else is selling them over here. I hope the game lets me go to Macedonia. Don't have to specifically go to the Zao ruins before we do anything. Okay, can you... So, there we go. Okay. An hour and 36 minutes of streaming. Okay, for cycles down the road, you'll be reading some gold dust. You can get it by saying... I'm reading the side quest guide to see what I can get. So I'm gonna need some gold dust, which we will be able to obtain soon. But the next side quest won't be until we clear the Zao ruins. So I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore. Maybe there'll be a talking animal carrying a bag outside the dungeon entrance. That'll sell you stuff. That would be convenient. Okay. So I just touched the microphone by accident. Hold on. I wonder if you guys heard that. Ash's voice. What's Ash up to? I come heard his voice. I don't get it. You mean Ash might have something to do with those headaches? And the voices you kept hearing? I don't know, but something seemed different about it this time. So are you going to go to the Zao ruins? Yes, we're all going. Not that I see any other viable possibilities. Yeah, but why does it have to happen just when we finally got to the oasis? I hate those deserts. Whatever, you'll be fine, look. Oh, I forgot to check something. Guy, was it? You unlocked rear guard? No, Natalia. Natalia unlocked rear guard 1. Well, that's void magic, but that's convenient, but there was another one. Okay, that's also convenient. Yeah, alrighty, and then it's nice. No, but rear guard. What is that? Yeah, there it is. This is the chance of an enemy causing a guard break. Okay, so I guess there's another one. Does something different. Alright. I never stock up on the maximum of magic lenses all the time in Legendia. It's a shame you don't get to stock up on 99 in the first playthrough. The max carrying for that item is probably 15, right? Yes. In Abyss, yes, it's 15. I had 10. I guess I should have just gone all out. That was awesome. Guy talk. It says crazy. It's getting all over the place. I could probably make a mountain with all the sand that'll come out of this clothes. Yes, I wouldn't mind a good shower myself. I mean, we did just stop by the oasis. Shower. Look, you are the worst. How could you? What? I'm not doing anything. Look, if you've got time for dirty thoughts, pay more attention to rescuing Ion. Not doing anything. Leave me alone. Yeah, you're not. You definitely don't think much. Look, that much is true. Disgusting. I can't believe it. You pervert. Shut up already. Well, guy, it seems you got lucky. Lucky? You're drooling. I'd have been on you and this, and if they'd noticed. So a guy does want to, you know, get it on with women. He just physically can't. Or mentally can't. Alright, fine. Fucking enemies everywhere, I'm telling you what. Okay. You know what, this is fine. Maybe this is not so fine. Okay. Hold on. Not do that again. And then... Nope. Never mind, I thought it was... Thought we could do something else over here. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Photon. We have yet to do that one. Okay. Jade, I'm gonna need you to learn how to aim the fucking spear. We tried to hit that thing 9 times and none of them succeeded. My man, I know you're a spellcaster, but please.
Guess you're done.
Unyielding Aegis.
Okay. Note to self, so many enemies in this game are just way too fucking small. Ow. I don't think I like playing as Jade in this area. At least with all those enemies. Surprising out there, looks like the same as usual to me. And it's a crying shame to be a guy with that phobia while still being straight. Guy, you're gonna have to go to Twitter for a bit longer to see if they can make you question your directions. Trust me, they'll do it. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, what surprise encounters do in Tales of the Abyss is that they mess up your party setup. So you can see our party setup was actually Jade, Guy, Anis, and Tyr. But instead of Anis and Tyr, we had Luke and Natalia. It's not a particularly terrible punishment. I mean, I can, as long as it's party members, I don't care. But that's what happens. It's arguably the least punishing surprise encounter punishment that I've ever seen in a game. It can even be beneficial in some battles. Okay. Oh, so they were still in the back row and hope nothing changed now. It doesn't affect your playable character. Okay, it doesn't even affect your formation, yeah. Oh, hi. Thank you, Tyr. Thank you, Anis.
We can't lose.
Okay. Now there are people saying casters are really not fun to play as in older Tales of games. It's true. Casters are only really fun to play in these older Tales of games when you get like... oh, hi. I'm gonna reach over there, but I don't have a magic lens, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But yeah, casters are only fun to play as if you're in like late game where you don't have to worry about TP consumption being a problem. Because they just keep refilling it. Where you don't have to worry about where they cast a lot faster, where they have really cool spells. Yeah, they're only fun in the late game.
That wasn't too bad.
In the newer games, they're a lot more fun to play as in earlier, but this is not a newer Tales of game, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. This is... this is officially considered now older than it is newer, because, you know, if it is the 8th Tales of game, and there's 17 of them, mainline at least, then this game is below the halfway line. I just messed up my cap. Hold on a second. You okay? Yeah, we're okay, okay. Iron Sand obtained. Scorpion Stinger of the year. So now Tales of Innocence is like basically in the dead center of Tales of games that came before. You know, it's in the dead center of the middle line of the Tales of Mothership titles. Everything after Innocence is considered past the halfway point. Everything before Innocence is before the halfway point. And I don't think it actually matters too much. The quality of these games is somewhat consistent? Not really. Because I feel like I see it happening a lot. If you like one Tales of game, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will like all of them. There's very wildly different opinions about this franchise. For me, I'm pretty sure anything past Symphonia, I mean, from Symphonia onwards, I will definitely enjoy. But before Symphonia, it's a little bit too primitive. And even then, there's still a couple of oddballs out in there. Alright, Scorpion Stinger, Copper Ore, Scorpion Stingers, and that's the end of that. Okay, let's see if we can go to Macedonia now. Can we go to Macedonia? I need a shop. I don't need an inn, but I don't need a shop. Fine, we'll fight this weird creature. Modern gamers would probably regard anything older than Tales of Arise as way old. Unfortunately, that's true.
Oh, violent torrent. Flash! Sonic Spear!
Okay. Oh, we're just getting our ass beat over here. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can cast a little bit more. Oh, hi, there's another one. You. I'll probably do it.
Impart thy power. Charge!
Wait, charge? Oh, and the particle effects in charge are messed up too. Okay, so deer. My deer. Oh, hey, Jackrabbit, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you had a good streaming experience. I know you were playing like GTA with slower cars or something, if I'm saying the tweet correctly. We got the Morocco rate. Well, actually, an American raid is probably called an invasion in some countries, but we'll pretend it's an American raid. So how was your stream, Jackrabbit? You have a good one? Was it fun? Was it technical difficulties? What happened? Tell me about me. Tell me everything you know. Okay. So welcome, Raiders. We are playing Tales of the Abyss. It is a JRPG. If you have ever heard of the Tales of series, you might have, because of Tales of Arise coming out recently. This is one of the older games. We did play the Tales of Arise demo, but not Tales of Arise itself. And I forgot what I came to this menu for. What was I gonna do? No. Was I gonna heal? Oh, it probably wasn't that important. Okay. But yeah, the Tales of games is such a weird franchise to hear about from the outside perspective. Yeah, it's some varying opinions in there. As you are going in lurk mode, that's okay. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. We're not going to be streaming for that much longer. I usually stream for about 2.5 hours ish, more or less, and we are currently at 1 hour and 48 minutes. So what's going to happen is that we are going to play Tales of the Abyss until about the 2-hour mark, and then we will switch to just chatting for a little bit, and then that will be the end of the stream. I took Ion to the hour ones. What the hell are you doing? What? I need to explore, Anis. Let us explore. Alright. While the new generations can't see how better just like the older Tales of games can be, they are definitely a fun bunch in their own right. Stream was good, took a couple of wins, but they got very sabotaged. Peeps don't take well to being passed by the slowest cars in the class. I am not surprised about Grand Theft Auto players getting a little bit peeved at, well, anything really. Okay. Weapon shop. Can we get some new weapon? Oh, right, there's this broadsword. I might as well get that. Shit. Oh. Well, actually, the steel sword is even better. I mean, a dragon killer is even better than that, but we can't afford that right now. Alright. Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, there's actually a down. Never mind. We'll get a steel sword. That probably makes more sense. And I gotta think. Ooh. Maybe I should have waited until getting more weapons. We'll get a Gothic mace. Why not? Sight 2. Ay, ay, ay. I did not make a conscious decision here. Alright. Playing with tilt controls. Okay, they have anything to do with... Oh yeah, that charge spell. That's what I was gonna change. Okay. Those various handles making combat difficult badly. Grace's F does a way better job in your opinion. Fair enough. Tales of Graces is well known for being very, very challenging. And I do recall the demo on Tales of Arise kicked my fucking ass. It is hard. Fun. It's hard. When I think I know all about this franchise, a game that I didn't knew existed shows up in my recommendations. Well, it's kind of hard to keep track of all the Tales of games because did you know that there was a Tales of MMO not based on the entire franchise but specifically on Tales of Eternia? Yes, an MMO Tales of game only for Eternia. Tales of Eternia Online. It lasted like a year. I don't know how it played like, but yeah. That is a weird looking sign when I look at it. That's just... Well, okay, hold on. When you think about the fact that a site is actually used to cut grass, primarily, then it is not too bad. But, you know, hey, Shepherd Chefs, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're still playing Tales of the Abyss for a couple more minutes. We actually had a pretty important story event earlier. Alright, I was also explaining my channel to like the raiders. We did get raided just a little bit ago. Again, all the people show up like at the end of my streams because it's midnight. So that's like when people in Eastern time are coming out to play. And then in Western time, like that's when people are getting back from work. So there's all that. Okay, we're gonna buy all this shit. That was a lot of money. But we're gonna be fine. It's okay. Look, sometimes you gotta spend money to make money, right? This is how it works. Okay. So then you can have the cane. You're recovering from Silent Hill. I remember I saw you were streaming Silent Hill right before I started my own stream. So how did it go? I'm curious. Silent Hill is definitely a very interesting game for the first timer because it's scarier. What? Okay. Actually, it's in a sickle. What's used for cutting grass? Rune Factory taught me that. A sickle and a scythe. They can both be used for cutting grass. He's a very stiff heel. Yes. Very, very sweaty. And those gray demon kids. Oh, you got up to the school. Funny thing about those guys. You scream many, many times. So in the North American release of Silent Hill, those enemies stay like that. And in the Japanese version. When the European version, the thought of literally murdering children was a bit too much for the raiding boards to handle. So they actually changed those enemies to an enemy you will be fighting later in the game. Pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to spoil it. But yes, they actually changed the enemy in the European version of the game, the PAL region of the game. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else that was changed about Silent Hill outside of other regions. Silent Hill 1 at least. Anyways, curious, are you playing on easy difficulty, normal, or are you daring to go on hard on your first playthrough? Because I've never beaten Silent Hill on hard. I should probably do that someday. But yeah, it can definitely be a challenge. Okay, playing on normal. Okay, that's fair. So that's normal is what you would get. It's where you will definitely have enough of a challenge for the game to be scary while not being so difficult that it's like frustrating. Learning to conserve ammo in the school, yes. Do know that in Silent Hill it's not as difficult to conserve ammo as in Resident Evil. Thanks to the fact that Silent Hill gives you pretty powerful melee items. Like, if you're used to Resident Evil with the knife being like basically fucking worthless, take that mentality out and go ahead and try some of the physical weapons in Silent Hill. They can get pretty freaking powerful. So yeah, if you're running low on ammo, or you just want to go in there, you can go ahead and use those physical weapons. It's pretty good. Okay. Also, you just substitute a different enemy type. Usually the censored games get reskins of enemies. No, they just used a different enemy that would appear later in the game. Yeah, the pipe is working very well. Yeah, the pipe is pretty good. Once you get to the next area, oh man. There's actually even unlockable weapons in the game in New Game Plus that are like... They're just like joke weapons basically because of how powerful they are. Alright, should I go ahead and heal? Yes, we should go ahead and heal. Okay, we're gonna get a cutscene. A thing? No. Okay, I'm used to Half-Life and the crowbar. Yeah, the crowbar in Half-Life is pretty good. The fuck was it? Right! I was also I keep forgetting to address the lurkers. The people from the raid specifically. So, you might be confused as to why a VTuber rated a non-VTuber. Well, here's the thing. I actually am a VTuber. I just don't use my model when playing a game. But this is what my model looks like. I made it myself, rigged it myself. The background you're seeing right now, did it myself. I did all the things myself. I'm a... No, I'm not actually a professional. I just know how to do art a little bit. Know how to do the things and stuff. But yes, did it all myself. I'm a squirrel. So you can just call me a squirrel if you want, that's fine. I don't mind. I brought this fate upon myself. Okay. Don't forget magic lenses. I forgot if you already stocked up on them. We have not. That's actually what I came here for. I just got distracted by weapons. Alright. Yeah, it is. Is it forbidden love for a VTuber to raid a non-VTuber? No, it's just... I mean, I don't think so. But I will say this. It does feel like VTubers are a little bit too afraid to go to speak to non-VTubers unless it's like a very popular VTuber, like a corporate VTuber, like a VShoujo member, like, you know, Iron Mouse loves to talk to like Sea-Dog and Connor on Twitter.com. Otherwise, it's like, you know, like it's like the VTubing scene is huge. It's massive. There's thousands of us. Thousands. And we like different games, and we like doing different things, and we really shouldn't be sticking to, like, only VTubers, but I feel like a lot of people are still in that mentality, like, I love Usagi, I really do, but Usagi does feel like the kind of person that would only watch VTubers, because of how much they like VTubers, and that's fine. I mean, if you really, really like VTubers, I was at that point at one point, when I was started out with the community. But you gotta realize at some point, you gotta step back for a minute. You're like, whoa. There's other content creators out there that are not VTubers that are also pretty good. So, you know, you can't just advertise to VTubers and just, you know... I guess a better question to ask would be, if you are a VTuber and a content creator, what is more important to you? To be a VTuber or to be a content creator? Is it more important for you to be validated by the VTuber community, or to do what you want to do to make the best content you can make? The best content you want to make, and you know, all that stuff. When I asked myself that question, that's precisely why my streams now look like this, instead of like this all the time. They used to look like this all the time, now they don't. And I kinda like it better this way. I have thought of ideas of stuff that I can do with this. And yeah, it's an important topic that we don't discuss very often. Kinds of questions soar way over my head. Yeah, it's something that for some might seem like basic fucking logic, but for others it's a genuine question. Like how do I how do I VTube without doing the things I want to do or whatever? Okay. But yeah, just don't let the concept of VTuber completely get over your head. Do the content that you want to make, even if that content may not fit the VTuber mold, even if that means you can't use the EN VTuber tag on your tweets anymore. It's fine. You don't have to do everything a VTuber does just because you call yourself a VTuber. What is going on with the text? Hello? Game? Is it the bell? Is the bell doing... Is it shaking animation? I can't read that. Alright, fine. You know what? Game, I don't care. You just need to buy magic lenses. All I need. Let's go ahead and... 16. Is it not 15? 16. Why 14? Fuck you. I do make squirrel chant sometimes, but I know at the end of the stream I can see her, so it's a nice way to end the stream. Yes. I mean, that's the whole point why I still actually keep VTube Studio open whenever I stream. Why I actually set up my camera properly. Because I know I just realized I never put this phone in Do Not Disturb mode. I mean, we got lucky, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now just in case something happens. Alright. Anyways, I got my magic lenses. What else do I need? I don't think anything else. Yeah, we're good. I think I remember this book from near the beginning of the game. We had a round of chatting is a nice way to end the streams. Yes, it's a good way to do it. It's a good balance. You know, I mainly consider myself a Let's Player more than anything. I like playing... I specifically like playing games with commentary, with an audience that is interested in not just me as a person, but also the game that we're playing. There's a... You know, because VTubers, you would think that a lot of the gaming content of nowadays is just an extension of Let's Playing, but there's a different feel to it, you know? There's a different thing to it. Did you mention wanting to fix something pixelated at one of Tier's arts? Do I have ADHD? I can't keep getting this distracted this often. My god. I mean, I don't want to self-diagnose, but I keep forgetting everything. Alright, charge. Yeah, don't use charge. Give some of your TP to one ally. No, you don't need to do that, Tier. They can handle themselves. Alright. Anyways, you know what? There's actually the 2 hour mark over here. So we're gonna go ahead and just save right here. And we're gonna call it a day here on Tales of the Abyss. So hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the stream. We are now going to go onto something else. By something else, I mean... We're gonna go... We were in Google Maps. Actually, if we're gonna be looking at Google Maps and desert specifically, this music still fits. So I'm gonna keep that open. Okay. You ended up with like 3 to 4 things you wanted to talk about at the same time, right? Because there was the raid, then the chefs came in, you know, there was just like, boom, suddenly, conversation. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep the stream going. You gotta have a point of discussion. If it were me, I'd have completely forgotten at least one of them. I would have if chat had been constantly reminding me. Anyways, game. Let's see if this works today. Does it work? Fine. Alright, game. Just chatting. What do you mean undefined? What do you mean undefined? Fine, I'll do it myself. Give me a second. Stupid fucking Twitch, you keep getting hacked and shit. This ain't working. By the way, Benny Sport, thank you for the follow. I forgot to actually thank you for that earlier, but yes, I appreciate it. Hope you will enjoy the future streams that we will do here. We've been playing Medieval as well, so that's a video game we'll be doing. Where you can do it, I'll try it. I'm about to change it, but try it first before I do anything. Should just be exclamation point game. No, it's undefined for you too. Okay, fine. Fine, Twitch. Fine, I don't care. There. Now I gotta go to Trovo and do that too. Go and do GeoGuessr either. You know what? We should actually do some GeoGuessr. I've been waiting to do that on stream at some point. Okay. Let's set the stream info over here. So now you're gonna be chit chat. There we go. Okay. So I changed the thing on Trovo as well. Just chatting machine, bro. Got 1 liter though. And it just doesn't work at all. Okay. Anyways, now I can turn this thing back on. So yeah, we're looking at this. You can see there's a lot of freaking desert in this area of the world. Here in the Tibetan area of China, where the Uyghurs are, they're dealing with a lot of desert. Well, I mean, it's not that desertish, but it's still pretty desertish. I'm just gonna lower the. You know, I just realized I never adjusted the volume of the game today from Medieval. I hope the game wasn't too loud for you guys. Because I usually keep the volume a little bit lower for Tales of the Abyss, because I keep it at -4 for Medieval and like a -12 for Tales of the Abyss. I feel like that's a good balance, but I forgot to do that today. Well, here, we'll lower a little bit more just so the music blends into the background a little bit better. If anything, I'd call this slightly quiet. Man! Alright, well, I guess I can keep it a little bit higher for next time as well. Okay. Anyway, here's Xinjiang. The largest... I think Xinjiang is the largest state in China. Again, very sparsely populated because desert and the Uyghurs are here. But, compare the roads of East China with the roads of West China. A little bit of a difference! The audio balancing was decent. Okay, well, good. I'm glad the game wasn't, like, way too loud. Alright. It's a lot of freaking road here, my god. Like, and I get it, it's China, but still. A lot of freaking road, dude. Okay. Here's Taiwan. Taipei. The only one major city in Taiwan. I mean, I know Taipei is pretty big, pretty important, but, you know. Hey, you guys know Ghost of Tsushima? If you don't know where Ghost of Tsushima is, do know it's not in mainland Japan. It's actually right here. Right. There it is. There's Tsushima. I have one road that goes through the whole thing. And there's what the game is based after. So, there you go. It's pretty small area, all things considered. But I mean, I guess it's big enough for a map. It's about as big as Seoul in terms of surface area, I guess. So that's pretty good. Look, if they can make that Dokkaebi game based on, like, Busan, then they can do anything. I'm pretty sure we have shown Dokkaebi in this channel. Yeah, we have shown Dokkaebi here in the Hollow Bastion channel. Oh, that's Tsushima. That would draw that. Yep. That would draw all that stuff. A lot of people did. Actually, did you know that, let me look it up to make sure I'm not crazy. Tsushima tourism. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, so the devs honored as a tourism ambassador for the real life island of Tsushima. It was granted by the city of Tsushima in Nagasaki, where the mayor of the city has announced that a new tourism initiative based on the game to encourage more people to visit the island before buying soccer points. Game. Yeah, so thanks to the game Ghost of Tsushima, there was a huge, massive tourism boost to the island of Tsushima. And like that's something they actually needed because the island was struggling financially. And after the game, it was like, whoa, I want to go to Tsushima. And then a bunch of people came to Tsushima. Like, that was great. So Soccer Punch is now considered an official ambassador, tourism ambassador for the real Tsushima place because of the game they made about it. So hey, video games are getting pretty important in the world stage. Alright, here's Tokyo, one of the largest cities in the world. It's also over here. It's also very, very susceptible to tectonic activity. There's like 4 rings of like, what's the name of them? Earthquakes. Like tectonic plates under the ground just constantly clashing against each other here in Japan. Which is why this country, as beautiful as it is and as blessed as it is, it's also cursed for its natural disasters. Whereas, did you know that before the capital was Tokyo, the capital was actually here in Kyoto? It was Kyoto specifically. The city of Kyoto in the prefecture of Kyoto. That's where the capital of Japan used to be. But then they moved to Tokyo. I don't know why they moved to Tokyo, but they moved to Tokyo. And I guess it worked out for them because they haven't moved since. Anyways, I want to go to Osaka one day. I mean, obviously I want to visit Japan. All of Japan. But if there's one major city I kind of want to go into, it's Osaka. It seems like the cool place in Japan. I feel like I've heard that the people here in Osaka are a little bit nicer. It's also a little bit of a slightly higher crime rate than in Tokyo. But like, slightly higher than Tokyo is still way fucking better than like Detroit. So we're not gonna go there. I've heard of people who have played The World Ends With You that have been in Shibuya say the game depicts the city really well. I mean, that's good. Good that the games are doing things accurately. I did a quick search for a solution to an undefined error. The user said they logged out and back in and it fixed itself. Not sure if they were referring to Twitch or Nightbot. I mean, I guess I can do... I mean, I did log out, though. When I reset the passwords, which, by the way, if you haven't reset your Twitch passwords yet, please do that now. All that shit got leaked. I mean, if you're just an average viewer, I don't think they'll go after you, but you never fucking know, so please do that. Anyways, I had to log out for that. So I guess I'll log out of Nightbot. If that's a thing you can do, I don't know. Anyway, there's Sapporo here. I never hear much about Sapporo. Well, I mean, it's here. That's a major city in Japan, too. So nobody talks about it. Niigata, Sendai, Yokohama. Okay, you've probably heard Yokohama before. Nagoya, here's Hiroshima. Nagasaki is down here. So there it is. There's the Nagasaki Prefecture and there's the Nagasaki City. There you go. Twitch official statement is that login credentials were not leaked yet. Keyword. Better safe than sorry, as Jackrabbit says. Better safe than sorry. Don't fuck with that. Alright. Anyways. We're looking at desert still, but we got desert music. Let me see some... Actually, hold on. Before I proceed with this map over here, let me actually bring out the... what's the name of it? The private window. I want to do this to incognito instead of to regular Google Maps because I don't want Google Maps to just magically show where I fucking live. Like, it's fine if it shows what state I live in. I guess that wouldn't be too big a deal. But if it shows like my exact fucking city and shit, yeah, I'm not okay with that. Alright. Akenlab knows where I live, but he's allowed to do that. Not me. I mean... Okay. Hold on. There it is. That's what I want to show. Okay. There we go. So here's the deserts of the United States. Here in the Mexican area. The, like, western New Mexico, Arizona. There's still, like, forests in here, but for the most part, it's pretty desertish. Los Angeles is right next to a desert. Huh. Here's Mexico. Sonora, Chihuahua, Sinaloa. Where's Sinaloa? Oh, that's it. Oh, Sinaloa is not actually that far up. I thought it was further up. You have always wanted to see Utah. Well, Utah is over here. There it is, in Salt Lake City. Alright, sure, let's take a quick look at Utah, see what we can find. It's just random swamps here, right here. Alright, random gas station somewhere. Hi. Those are some big tires, dude. Look at the doggo. Look at that. Look at that. They knew what's going on here. You do not want to live anywhere near the Midwest. Fair enough. To visit, sure, why not? But to live there, not much going on over there. This is pretty jarring. So this spot is like lush and green and beautiful, and then this one's just like desertish. It's not actually sand. Just like, is that wheat? Huh. I agree with that statement. Fun fact, when I was a bow, I pronounced it as Utah. I mean, it's a weird word. I wouldn't blame anybody for not knowing how to pronounce Utah. Utah. If you just let's learn about the states of the United States with Wackos America. Why not? I want to watch this song again. So let's watch all the things. Actually, I wanna pause Tales of the Abyss just so we can watch this properly. Okay. That's off you, like you. Oh, like you too. Oh, like YouTube. You thought this state was called YouTube. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's watch Wackos America.
Master the art of the ninja with ninja strike science.
I forget that I'm in incognito mode, so I don't have ad block on for this one. I want to.
Snake Eyes ninja strike gear, each sold separately.
Wacko, you can wager all or part of your money.
I'll blow the wad.
Freaking love Animaniacs.
All right then. In the category of the United States, the answer is the names of all 50 states and their capitals.
Do you guys know the 50 states and their capitals? Here, let's watch the video a little bit slower. Or I guess I'll pause consistently before you guys well, I guess it's not in order, but yeah, if there's any capitals that you know, I forgot the chalkboard became a Jeopardy board. Fuck you, okay. Here. Put 5 capitals in chat. The 5 capitals that you know. If you get them right, pat yourself on the back or something. I don't know. 50 states, yes. Capitals, I'd give it my best shot. Yeah, 5. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Like, type in 5 states and their capitals. See if you get them right. When the video starts. I mean, if you're not actually from America or live in the United States, don't worry. Not for you. You probably know your own country's capitals. Nashville, Houston, Salt Lake City, Amsterdam, and Georgia. Georgia? There's a state called Georgia. I don't think there's a city called Georgia. But I mean, I know the capital of Georgia. Pretty sure most people know the capital of Georgia. That's a pretty easy one. That's a popular one. But okay. Anyways, I hope I don't get a copyright strike from this. It's just Wackos America. I think we'll be fine. But yeah. Oh, I am trash. I can't remember. You can't remember a single. Can you remember the one you're in right now? Capital C, trash. As a kid, I always thought Atlanta was the state because that's all that was ever talked about. I mean, fair enough. I'll give you that. Atlanta. Always talking about Atlanta. Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's some capitals you might not know that you think, it was the capital, and it turns out no, it's not that capital. And you might be in for a few surprises. I've seen this video a couple times already, so I'm familiar with most of them. Georgia, Atlanta, California, Sacramento, Texas, Austin, Nevada, Las Vegas, New York, New Jersey. You got most of that right, but one of those might be wrong. Anyways, Georgia's capital is yes, Brian. Georgia's capital is New York City, because it kind of looks like New York City anyway, so we might as well call it that. All right. Anyways, anybody else gonna put any submissions? Give you guys a couple more seconds. Okay, I was never a fan of geography, so I never paid much attention. If I needed to know about some place, I'd pull up a Google Maps. New York's capital is Guadalajara. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and start.
Okay.
Yes, Houston for Texas. Hopefully you're correct, because that's your reputation's riding on this, yeah. Jack Rabbit, you are the American. You are the American born. I hope you got your answers correctly.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, Baton Rouge, nobody gets Louisiana. Indianapolis, Indiana.
And Columbus is the capital.
Ohio.
There's Montgomery,
Alabama.
Alabama, south of Helena, Montana. Then there's Denver, Colorado, under Boise, Idaho. Texas has Austin.
Okay, there was a guess for Texas, right? Yeah, Texas, Austin. There you go. You got that one right. If I get this wrong, I gotta hang up my flag. If you get this wrong, you have to take out one of the stars from your flag. It will only be 40. You will literally destroy one of the 50 states if you get it wrong.
Then we go north to Massachusetts, Boston, and Albany, New York.
Yep, that's the wrong one. The capital of New York is not New Jersey. New Jersey is a state. The capital of New York is Albany, not New York City. How did I not know Ohio? I did a report on them in the 5th grade. Man. Again, remember, major city does not equal capital city. Largest city does not equal capital city. Capital cities will be big. They will be important. But they do not necessarily have to be the largest nor the most well-known city in any particular state or country. It's just the capital city. That's where like the political center is for that particular area.
Tallahassee, Florida, and
How many of you guys guessed this one? Tallahassee, Florida. It's not Miami. It's not Orlando. It's not Jacksonville. Not even like Palm Beach or any of those. It's Tallahassee. That's a difficult one. But Washington D.C. Okay, pretty much everybody should get Washington D.C.
Washington, D.C., Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Nashville, Tennessee.
There we go. You got Nashville. Somebody got Nashville.
Elvis used to hang out there a lot, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of elders in Nashville.
Trenton's in New Jersey, north of Jefferson.
Okay, New Jersey is Trenton. North of Jefferson, Missouri.
You got Richmond in Virginia, South Dakota has Pierre, Harrisburg's in Pennsylvania, and Augusta's up in Maine, and here is Providence, Rhode Island, next to Dover, Delaware, Concord, New Hampshire, just a...
I don't think anybody has guessed any of these.
Yeah, which is up in Vermont, Hartford's in Connecticut, so pretty in the fall, and Kansas has Topeka, Minnesota has St. Paul.
There you go. Never guessed Georgia's yet.
Juneau's in Alaska, and there's Lincoln in Nebraska, and it's Raleigh out in North Carolina, and then there's Madison, Wisconsin, and Olympia in Washington, Phoenix, Arizona, and Lansing, Michigan.
Yep.
Here's Honolulu, Hawaii.
Yeah, Honolulu. Probably not many people remember Honolulu.
South Carolina with Columbia down the way, and Annapolis in Maryland on Chesapeake Bay.
I think there's two different states where the capital is Columbia. Yeah, because South Carolina is Columbia, and there's another state somewhere around here that's also Columbia. Huh. They can recognize 15% of all of those. Yeah, again, it's not the.
They have wonderful clam chowder.
Yeah, I've always clam chowder. I've never tried
Cheyenne is in Wyoming,
like good clam chowder.
Lake City out in Utah,
That's Salt Lake City.
Atlanta's down in
There you go, Atlanta's Georgia.
Dakota, and you can live in Frankfurt in your old Kentucky home.
I don't think I want to live in Kentucky, no.
From there we join Little Rock in
Oh yeah,
Arkansas,
Oregon is Salem, not Portland. Again, don't assume. Sacramento's California. Okay, yeah, see? Here's another one. Los Angeles is not Los Angeles. It's not San Francisco. It's Sacramento. The capital city is not necessarily the largest city. Tennessee has a Columbia. It's not the capital, but it is a city called Columbia. Actually, I think here in the area where I live, we also have another Columbia. It takes some time to sing along with voice act. Yes. Very, very difficult, but you can do it. Hey, at least I got my home state right, yes. I'm pretty sure Jack Rabbit got 4 out of 5 right. Yeah, Georgia, Atlanta, California, Sacramento, Texas, Austin, Nevada, Las Vegas, and the one he didn't get was New York.
California, Oklahoma, and its city, Charleston, West Virginia, and Nevada, Carson City. That's all the capitals there are.
Right.
Huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry. You failed to put your response in the form of a question.
Oh no. Well, sorry, Wacko, you tried. But Cartoon Logic said you couldn't win. All new episodes now streaming? What do you mean? Okay, what is this? Oh, this is a map. A webcomic of romance, sarcasm, math, and language. Alright. Oh, is this a quiz? How do I, like, do this? F for Wacko, yes. Okay. Let's see. Key West Virginia is not to be confused with Key. Key West Virginia is not to be confused with Key West Virginia. Wait, hold on. I think I got the wrong browser here. Let me switch to the proper one. There we go. Okay. Does it? Oh, the thing doesn't show up, unfortunately. Or does it? No, man. So it's saying that the pop-up window, the little pop-up like text here says Key West Virginia is not to be confused with Key West Virginia. So there's two different cities there. Okay, so yeah, this is messed up. Can I like? Is this a game? Oh no, this is a comic. Oh, it's just a I thought I wanted to do a connect the dots game. You know what? Fine, we'll do something else. We'll do GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr. Yeah, let's do some GeoGuessr. Why not? Okay, let's explore the world. Do I have to sign up? Can I just play? Come on. Oh, come on, man. I just want to play. Really? Fine. Game undefined. I wasn't able to authenticate with Twitch's API. The channel owner needs to log in at Nightbot to. Oh, is that what's going on? Oh. Am I logged out of Nightbot or something? When the fuck did I get out? Alright, fine. I'll log into Nightbot. Actually, I'll do that right now just so we can make sure it works properly. Alright. Your stream is right. Yes, I know. Log in. Log in with Twitch. Yeah, authorize. Okay. There you go. There. Okay. So now I should be able. Yeah, so now we should be able to use Nightbot again. Don't actually change it to GeoGuessr, but we should be okay to do that now. Answers on asteroids, European stadiums. Let's see. Let's try a shout out. Shout out. How you doing? Shout out. Yes. There you go. So Nightbot works again. Awesome. Okay. So no, I don't want to sign up. I just want to play some GeoGuessr, man. Why is GeoGuessr not free anymore? Yes, how come? I want to play GeoGuessr. Whatever. You know what? We'll just go back to the other one. Okay. Let's switch back over here. Am I lagging way behind? I saw the shower command like 4 seconds before you said shout out. Huh. Did I? I don't know if I timed those correctly, but whatever. Point is, we're back here in Google Maps. Shouldn't know. Let's go somewhere interesting. What's a country you guys have always had a slight interest in, but have never really tried to look into? Do you even know any of the countries here in like Oceania that are not like Australia or New Zealand? You can't even see them. But here they are. Marshall Islands. Norway's I believe Norway's like the smallest country in the world. It is a country. Just really fucking it's a circle. It's a circle. Can we go in there? I don't know, a few places. There you go. That sun. Look at that beach. That's a nice looking beach. You know, despite it being such a small little tiny island in the middle of freaking nowhere, Nauru has one of the highest rates of obesity in the world. Yeah, people over here are unfortunately pretty much on the big side. Pretty big people over here. And despite it being so small, it is actually divided into multiple like regions. So, well, there you go. Yeah, make that big. Yeah, not baby bean. This is a big bean island. Okay, I think this right here is like the airstrip, the international airport. Like, I guess it's big enough to be an airport, but let's see. Yeah, no, I just want to make the thing go away. There you go. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. Like there's the Solomon Islands, Fantaru. There's a lot of countries over here. A lot of little countries over here. French Polynesia, which is part of France. It's not its own country. It's part of France. Lords and in charge, yes. Cane Islands. There's Argentina. Chile is like half desert and half not. Make sure to fit the fish man to record it in your map. Yes. Okay. Yeah, here's another thing. Argentina might be a pretty big country, but look at how much of it is just like a desert down here. Everybody lives over here in Buenos Aires, Rosario, Córdoba, Salta. Uruguay's fucking tiny. There's a small country in it. There's not much going on up here. Look at everything basically just kind of goes into Montevideo. But alright, there you go. Guess she walks out. The Democratic Republic of Congo is a large country compared to the Republic of Congo. But you know, a long desert in South America has always been a mystery to me. It's called the... What is it called? I don't remember what this desert's called. Let's find out. Atacama Desert. There's a plateau in South America covering one. Yeah, I think that's it. The Atacama Desert. Got 4.4 stars on Google Maps. We've rated the desert as a 4.4. Pretty good desert. Would go again. Just like it doesn't belong somehow. I can't imagine what it looks like. Well, here's what it looks like. It's a desert, alright. Not quite as barren as the Sahara, though. Like, there's at least some form of vegetation. There's some llamas. Actually, I think it's just South America, though. There's a regular... What the... Oh, hi! A sculpture of a hand racing from Chile. That's pretty good. Alright, well, there you go. Well, yeah, this is like South America. Not too hot, not too cold. Solid sand. Yep, pretty good. Like, so it's like that's like a 7.5 out of 10 sand. What step on that sand again? Okay, let's see. What else is there around here? You know, item on the bucket list. Locate the statue and give it a high five. It's in Chile. It's probably up here in northern Chile specifically. There you go. Okay. Ecuador is also a pretty small country. Actually, Ecuador is even smaller than Uruguay. God damn, you're small, Ecuador. Important, but tiny. Jesus. Okay. Here's all the little islands in the Caribbean. The British Virgin Islands, Anguilla, and Antigua and Barbuda, Montserrat. I almost called it Mondstadt for a minute because of Genshin Impact, but no, it's Montserrat, not Mondstadt. Guadeloupe, Dominica. It's Dominica, not Dominica. This is the Dominican Republic, and this is Dominica. Two different places. One is a republic, the other one might be a republic, but it doesn't call itself a republic. Martinique, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent the Grenadines, Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Aruba, Curacao. What do we have over here? Cayman Islands, Jamaica. There's Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. All kinds of things over here. Bears repeating, Bonaire is the farthest I've ever traveled. Either that or Washington State. Well, let's see. Here's Bonaire. Where the fuck is it? Oh, excuse me. No, that's Barbados. Aren't these the ABC Islands? Where's Bonaire? That's Bonaire. Okay. So here's Bonaire. And here's the eastern United States. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a larger distance between here to here than here to here. Okay. I'm not sure which is worse. White backgrounds and black text or black background and white text. I prefer black backgrounds and navy blue text. Yeah, I guess. Not sure which is worse, white background or black text. I kind of prefer black background with white text because that's easier on the eyes. Or black background with navy blue text. I guess that's a little bit less readable, honestly. Well, as they say, white text with a black border can be read on any background. You are correct about that. Okay. Let's see. And Malaysia, Indonesia, the little tiny old Brunei over here. Yeah, this place right here, this island, is divided into 3 different countries. So this is Indonesia, this is Malaysia, and then this part right here, Brunei. This and this little thing over here. Brunei is just its own country. The rest of it is either part of Malaysia or part of Indonesia. It's a pretty heavily disputed area, but it's not the most heavily disputed. Yeah, it's Indonesia and Indonesia. Oh, that's fucking good. You get a medal for that, Cheppy. That's a good pun. But it's not the most. It's not the island with the most nations inside of it in the world. Now that would be Cyprus. Over here. Tiny. But Cyprus is divided into... What was it? I think this part is Greece. I think. Maybe. Or maybe it's... Yeah, I think it's like this northern part is Turkey. No, the thing is this northern part is Turkey. The southern part is Greece. This little tiny spot down here is like... Yeah, this belongs to the United Kingdom. This area. For some fucking reason. And then this mess over here, this line like cutting through the middle of the country is it's called like the I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but basically it technically belongs to no one. And it was made explicitly so that like the northern part of Cyprus and the southern part of Cyprus would like stop fighting, so that they would get separated with something thicker than just a regular border wall. So yeah, there's 4 nations here in Cyprus. A pain in the ass, but it works. Would a thicker font help? Maybe. I don't know if I can make the font thicker here on Google Maps, or if you're talking about the chat, I can make that bigger if you guys want. I don't think I can make it bigger right now, but I can definitely make it bigger for the next stream if you want it to be a little bit bigger. Given how war-torn the Mediterranean area is, this is not too surprising. Yeah, there's a lot of the Balkans. The Balkans here in Europe is a pretty heated area. This place right here, North Macedonia, was not called North Macedonia until like a couple years ago, actually. Previously, it was called like the former something states of Yugoslavia, something like that, and people were mad about that. And Alexander the Great is a pretty important person here in North Macedonia because I believe Alexander the Great is actually from here, but it's like it was this area back when Greece owned it. So now there's a debate. It's like, is Alexander the Great Greek because, you know, he was born in an area that belonged to Greece, or is he from North Macedonia because he was born in this area of the world that now belongs to North Macedonia? A mess. If you bring up the topic of Alexander the Great to a Greek and a North Macedonian, they will get into a fucking fist fight. It's pretty extreme. Not sure, I haven't tried anything but my preference. I've been pondering whether dark mode on Google Chrome is better or not for some websites. It's probably kind of depending. I generally do prefer dark mode, it's just easier on the eyes, but I guess it's a matter of preference. I forgot we put some music on, but Well, there you go, there's a little bit of music for the last couple minutes of the stream. In theory, if you're in a well-lit area or sunlight, then black and white would be better. But, since we're usually indoors, in our rooms, low lights, because we're freaking introverts, all of us, or at least most of us. Yeah, you're gonna expect that. Alright. Anyways, yeah, that's about enough of Google Maps for right now. I'm gonna... You know, I guess we can end the stream with a little bit of Backloggery, and I guess also a little bit of discussing the plans for tomorrow. So... That to me. Otherwise, dark mode, and if it hurts your eyes, all I can advise is to turn your brightness way, way down. Yeah. There's one universal agreement. Always keep Discord in dark mode. Light mode is literally a flashbang. Yeah, I've heard, dark light mode on Discord. I've never seen it on my own server. Or my own anything. But I've heard it's pretty extreme. You don't want to use dark mode. Or light mode, I mean, rather. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Backloggery just to end the stream off. And the plan for tomorrow. I want to stream tomorrow again, and actually, my mom is gonna be out for a little longer than usual. So I might try to stream earlier. Like, instead of streaming at 10 PM, we can start at like 5? Maybe? Yeah, sometime in the early evening to late afternoon. Because again, I do like streaming earlier better, it's just that, you know, usually I can't, but tomorrow is one of those days where I actually can. So we will probably continue Medieval. Might even be able to finish it, I don't know how short the game is. Well, maybe not. But hey, we can do some of that. Or maybe we'll do something, I don't know. I do know that because I have that opportunity to stream tomorrow at like a different time, I kinda wanna do that. A little earlier, plans to stream 5 hours earlier. Yes. I realize that's a little bit more than just a little earlier, but... Hey. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. I never even knew there was a light mode until I heard jokes about it. Yes. My brightness is always down to the lowest. Yeah, I put my brightness out to the lowest on my phone when I'm going to sleep. And otherwise, I still keep it pretty low, all things considered. But, you know, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I kind of want to stream. I don't know what. I would... If I can't think of anything special, then we'll just do some more Medieval. Because Medieval is fun. And I guess I was discussing Castlevania and Metroid and all of those the other day. I kind of want to play some of those as well, but I don't want to start anything before I finish Medieval. Castlevania. Yes. Besides, actually, you know what? Instead of Backloggery, I feel like it's kind of weird to do that. Let me do something here. Castlevania collections. The anniversary collection. What does that have? Let me see. So Castlevania, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, Super Castlevania, The Adventure, Belmont's Revenge, Bloodlines, Kid Dracula. Really? And A History of Castlevania. Okay, so it's mostly the older games. It's not the new ones. But hey, I don't know work out. Okay, so out of these, I'm personally mostly just interested in Super Castlevania 4. Maybe The Adventure. What's Belmont's Revenge again? What's Belmont's Revenge? Oh, it's a Game Boy game. Alright. No Symphony on there. Alright. So there's that. There wasn't there another collection? Castlevania Advanced. Yeah, the Advanced collection. That's the one that has I just need a list of games. It only had 4. Yeah, okay, so Castlevania bolts the 3 Game Boy Advance classics as well as Dracula X, Super Nintendo's interesting run of Bloodborne into one complete package. Okay, so it's 4 Castlevania games. Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Area of Sorrow, Area of Sorrows, I heard, is pretty good. And, Dracula X. Okay. So, officially speaking, I can only get a couple of Castlevania games. So if I wanted to support the franchise, my selections are still kind of limited. So I will still most likely have to rely on emulation for most of everything. Let me see, just out of curiosity, here on Steam. What have we got here on Steam? There's the Anniversary Collection. Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate. I don't know what that is. Lords of Shadow 2. Shadow 2 DLC. Okay, so it's just the collections and Lords of Shadow. Supporting the franchise. Well, this is gonna... Well, you're right. You know what? You're right. You're right. I don't actually have to buy this. But hey, Fist is out. Fist, Fortune... Oh, I haven't shown you guys Fist. I haven't shown you guys Fist. I'm about to show you Fist, because Fist is an interesting looking game. Let me see if I can get a little bit big. Okay, hold on. Well, let me make the browser a little bit smaller. Okay, hold on. And put it over here, and then put it over there. Then like expand that upwards and expand that downwards a little bit. Just watch the trailer. Watch the trailer. So the only support they want right now is your pachinko tokens. Yes. Okay.
Ready? Once you go up, there's no turning back.
I really want to play this game. You play as a bunny with a giant mech on it. I mean, like a giant mech arm. And it's and here I am just talking about Metroidvania games. I'm pretty sure this game is a Metroidvania too. So I'm definitely putting this on my radar. I've been seeing trailers for this for like a couple years already. But look at it. Look at how good it looks. Look at how smooth it moves. Wow, look at that. The detail on that arm is pretty good too. God damn. Looks fun. Ori and the Blind Forest is another one that I have to play still. The boss fights. Look at the damage. Look at the damage.
You're a traitor to all partisans. I'll knock some sense into you.
There's just something good looking about this. Yeah, it's a battle, but this game is fucking awesome looking. We got another trailer? Because there's another trailer. I want to watch it too. Okay, hold on. No, there's no more other trailers. Okay, that's fine. Let me see over here. So, put that back where it was. There it is. Yeah, that's awesome. Fist, Fortune. I think it came out like today. No, okay, a couple days ago, but still. Yeah, if you're... Oh, it's even got a demo! Holy shit. Wait. Oh, I think I know what we can do tomorrow. I think I know what we can... Oh! I think I'm gonna download a couple of demos. I'm gonna download like 1 or 2 demos. For games that I'm personally really interested in, and we're just gonna play that on stream. That should be fun. Okay. If they have a Donkey Kong Country minecart in the level, then I'm sold. I mean, they kind of had a minecart segment. Fun fact, the Great Cave Offensive in Kirby Superstar is also a Metroidvania, maybe. Kirby is another game I haven't played yet. But yeah, I think that might be what we do tomorrow. Because, I mean, yeah, I love Medieval. I want to keep playing it, but we can keep doing that next week. Demos are like a one-time thing. And if we're gonna stream at a special time, then I want it to be something that we don't normally do. You know, like that feels more special. So hey, most likely that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. Again, plans can always change, things can always happen. I don't control the words. I'm not Dio, but hey, that might happen. So yeah, I think I'm gonna download like 2 or 3 demos. Definitely Fist, because I really want to play Fist. What else? I mean, fuck, let's search right now. What else is there? What else? What else we got? Let's see. Fuck. I mean, does Hollow Knight have a demo? Does Hollow Knight Silk Song have a demo? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, no, it does not. Still to be announced. Does Hollow Knight itself have a demo? Do I have Hollow Knight? I don't think I have Hollow Knight, but it does not have a demo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, time to stream with an iron fist. Yeah, absolutely. Pumpkin Jack. Does Pumpkin Jack still have a demo available? Maybe no. Oh no, man. There was a demo for this game last year that I really wanted to try out, but I didn't do it. Pumpkin Jack is a spooky game, actually. Here, hold on, let me see if I can put this back to where it was. Okay, I'm gonna shut this up again. And what's this waiting for? Announcement launch trailer. So Pumpkin Jack, maybe it's still available on the devs website. I'll have to check. But if we can play Pumpkin Jack, look, let's look at this game. I mean, it's basically medieval now I think about it. But technically better? Look at this guy. It's a 3D platformer with like action mechanics. It's spooky. It's well rated. Explore a cursed world. I mean, it would also be pretty perfect for Halloween. So there's that. Yeah, if I can find a demo for Pumpkin Jack, yeah, let's make that another one because I really want to play this game. It has minecarts, buy it, yes. It actually made that a pretty big selling point. Like, there's some pretty extensive minecart sections in this game. If you're looking for some Donkey Kong inspiration stuff, you might find it here. They explicitly quoted Donkey Kong Country as an inspiration for those. Yeah, it's just like medieval. It's a spooky Halloween creature hunting down an evil wizard. I didn't realize the similarities between this and medieval, but yes. Now I really want this game even more than usual. We don't need AAA games. Look at what indie games look like nowadays. We don't need fucking AAA super high budget games anymore. Alright. Yeah, this looks fucking rad. This looks awesome. It has hog wild style levels. It's great. $30 worth it. That's a fine investment of your cash. Okay, let me see if I can find just one more game around here that I've been personally interested in for a while that has a demo. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I would have to go. Yeah, let me go to my actual Steam page. See if I can find what's on my wish list. And then we'll look it up on the over there. Crosscode. Well, I mean, Crosscode is not really a game that I want to try a demo for. I just kind of want that game. Period. Let's see. That's versus Sphinx. Nah, Sphinx is an older game. Reflection, kind of quest, also Vesperia, Temtem, Stable, Phoenix Wright. Nah, I don't want to try a demo of Phoenix Wright. I want to actually just play Phoenix Wright as well. Oh, I thought you said no. I'm not going to Costco. No, yes, I'm going to the Costco of video games, otherwise known as Steam. Let's see. Does Bright Memory have a demo? Hold on a second. Memory. Do you have a demo?
Shelia, have you found anything?
I want to play this game too. So, Bright Memory is a first-person shooter.
Nothing else that I can see.
It reminds me a bit of like Bulletstorm in the stylizing aspect of it, but let's have a look at it. Again, another indie game.
I advise you to stay out of this matter. Wake was a stubborn as you are.
All these soldiers' remains. What happened here?
I think I missed something here.
There's treasure under the stone tablet. Do whatever it takes to find it.
An ambush.
There we go. Okay, that's better. It is a I think it's a Chinese or Taiwan. It's probably Chinese. Yeah, Chinese devs have been getting pretty freaking good at making games as of recently. Yeah, there's a lot of action. I like first-person shooters like this. Like, it's not just a boring military first-person shooter, but like one where you do shit. Like, cool. I really want to play stuff like this. Still have Doom under my radar. I've never played a Doom game. I've played a few minutes of a Doom game, and that's about it. Skyrim, Dragons, Fallout Vaults, Call of Duty Shoot. Yes, but unfortunately this does not have a demo. But alright, but yeah, I think we do generally just have a plan here. So I'm going to try and find, and we're gonna download the demo for Fist. Absolutely. And I'm gonna, if I can find the demo for Pumpkin Jack, we will play the demo for Pumpkin Jack. I really want to play Pumpkin Jack. And if not, I'll see if I can find something else. But yeah, that should be the plan for tomorrow. And we'll start at like 5 p.m. because it's a special time. I can be louder, right? That's really one of the main attractions here. I can be louder when it's earlier in the day, because I don't have to worry about people trying to sleep upstairs and, you know, it being too late to be loud. If it's in the afternoon, I can be loud. I can be a little bit more energetic. That's why I love it when we do like stream reactions. I mean, like direct reactions instead of play reactions in the afternoon. That's when I can be myself. I mean, I'm still myself here, but that's when I can really be myself. All right. Doom is so much fun. It's such a high quality, straightforward FPS that makes you feel like a badass. Yes. You can take out the Tom screams if you and record your own. I mean, I don't know if I can do that, but maybe I'll give it a shot one day. Okay. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Where you joined for the Tales of the Abyss section, or just the Just Chatting section, or whatever you joined, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're working tomorrow, I hope you have a good day. If you're going to school, hope you have a good one. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's good. I will catch you guys tomorrow, and again, probably around 5 p.m. If plans change, I will announce it accordingly. Good stream, good chat, all that good stuff. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. And, oh, right. Hold on a second. Anybody streaming right now? Is anybody streaming right now so we can rate them? Actually, yes, kind of. Sleep well, everyone. We could rate Kojiro again. We did rate him not that long ago, but I don't know. I don't want it to get like creepy with me like rating him all the freaking time. Katie. Oh, Katie's live. Yeah, let's rate Katie. All right, we're gonna rate old lady Katie. She is also a VTuber streaming person that does like old video games like me. So hey, if you enjoy my content, you will probably enjoy her content too. Bam! Yes. All right. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Enjoy Katie's stream. She's playing. She's doing art actually. She's also a pixel artist, so that's pretty good. Catch you guys on the next one. See you then. Bye bye.
Hello, Bastion. Hello, Raiders. Hi, guys. It says Primate Evolution. Is that like a Pokemon thing? Hello. Hey, chefs. How the heck are ya? We do the arts. Hello, Jackrabbit. Squirrel Raid. Did you guys bring some nuts? D's nuts. Jokes? Is that a joke? I think technically, legally speaking, that is a joke. I'm so glad you're doing well, Chef. Hi, Brian with an M. Can I just call you Brian? Okay, let's start from this end again. Woo, there they go. I do like when